Hello, how's it going, everyone? It's time for some more Steins, everyone's favorite, right? I know it's definitely one of my favorites, but I also kind of like everything that we do, not gonna lie. Um, let's see. Let's get this puppy into full screen. Also, let me know how the audio is. I know I kind of poked at it more than normal. Hopefully it's fine, not too loud. Here's to a good soon that can make stuff better. Maybe. Because the problem that I could complain about is like mouth pain. So the stream could make it worse. We'll see what happens though. Let's see. We're definitely gonna be doing Ferris Nyan Yan, Superhero Chat Noir tonight. But I don't remember who were the next three, so let me look anyway. Right, Lukako, Mayuri, and Moika. I remembered Moika, but forgot about the other two. Interesting. Okay, I guess without further ado, we might as well get right into the Nyan-Nyans, right? So long as the audio is okay, please let me know. I don't want to get like too far and the audio is like all off. Like I imagine the audio is okay. It looked okay to me when I was like doing stream prep, but you know, looking isn't the same as hearing. Drink some Red Bull while I wait. Is Spooky in here yet? Spooky's normally like really on top of the Steins Gate streams. Doesn't look like it. Shameful, for shame. You can hear the game. Is it too loud though, or is it fine? Because I definitely have it higher than normal. I know that for sure. So that's why I kind of wanted to make sure that it's all good. It's fine. Okay. Start this scenario. Yes. Superhero Chat Noir. Oh, I wonder if this is gonna be what's it called? Their little anime convention. Komima. There we go. It might be Komima centric. No. For the first time in a while, I actually had a dream. Ferris Nyan Yan had a dream. Amazing girl. It's not that I don't remember my dreams. I just don't have them at all. Felt that same thoughts. Anyway, in my dream, I'd woken up late and hurried into the living room. Papa, Mama, and Kuroki, our butler, were all there. They were waiting for me to get up. Papa says good morning to me while looking over the news on his tablet. There you are, spookster. You're a little late. How dare you? Just kidding. How's it going, though? Mama and Kuroki both have a good laugh over how long it took to wake me up. I complained to them that they didn't try hard enough, and Papa comes to my rescue. If I hurry up and eat breakfast, he'll drive me to school. Just another day, like all the others. Which is what makes it such a cool dream. Thoughts. 10 years ago, I lost the most important person in my life. Everything in my world changed. As the daughter of the former landlord, I fought against adults everywhere in order to protect Akihabara, the city that Papa loved. Sponsor timer, let me turn that off. Screaming a little. Can't believe I forgot that. Shameful, shameful, I know. Hearing. Chatbot timers. Turn off. Thank you. Okay, there we go. Now that's off. I'm pretty sure I read that, but I'll reread it just to be sure. Because there's been too many times where I forgot to read a line, which is shameful. As the daughter of the former landlord, I fought against adults everywhere in order to protect Akihabara, the city that Papa loved. Sure, I'm still doing the stuff that kids my age should be doing. School during the day, studying at night. That doesn't change even when I have to have meetings with adults. It's never been easy for me. Since Papa left me his fortune, I've had to work twice as hard, wearing myself out mentally. And then one day, I'd realized that it becomes something of an anomaly at school, and even at my meetings with the adults. The only person waiting for me at home is Kuroki. Mama's never been around much due to her work, so our relationship had dropped off. Just what am I even doing? Has there been any meaning to all my hard work these past 10 years? Please, someone, tell me the meaning of my existence. Oof. I know. I have to find the answer for myself. Or maybe it's something I shouldn't look for at all. I hope that one day I'll be able to find my reason for being here. Welcome home, young mistress. Yo, Shina Mayuri. I decided to take you up on your offer. Oh, it's Iza, huh? Cute. Amane-san, relieved to see our faces after poking her head in through the gap of the door, walks into the cafe. Although peak time has already passed, the cafe is still bustling with lots of masters and mistresses. More than half of the people present are women wearing loud, trendy clothes. With only a track jacket and spats on, Amane-san stands out quite a bit. Her hesitation entering the cafe is probably due to her own sensitivity to this kind of atmosphere. Mayuri-chan and I both flash her heartfelt smiles in an attempt to make her feel more relaxed. Mayushi is so glad you came. We're going to hook you up big time. Ferris has heard everything from Mayushi. Go ahead and take a seat, nya. Wow. So this is the maid cafe, huh? In case you don't know, a type of cafe where the waitresses wear maid uniforms, usually in the frayed maid style. They typically call their customers master. Patrons can talk to the waitresses and play games with them, but ultimately maid cafes are restaurants, not bordellos. Amane-san looks around the cafe, a twinkle in her eyes. This is apparently her first time visiting one. At some point while talking to Mayuri-chan, the topic of maid cafes came up, and Amane-san admitted to having never been before, which brings us to the present. That'll certainly explain why she looks like a kitten who's just been taken to a new home. Her eyes are full of hopeful expectation, excited to see what kind of amazement awaits. All the masters and mistresses who visit to Maid Queen Nyan Nyan have that look in their eyes, and I love it. So, how's your first maid cafe visit, nya? Douka nya? Mayuri-chan shows her to a counter seat in the back, and inquisitively peeks at Amane-san's face. For what it's worth, Amane-san seems super eager to give her thoughts. Her eyes chase the other maids as they run to and fro, her breathing becoming increasingly more ragged. The uniforms are adorable. They seem kinda hard to move around in, though. It's not that bad, as long as you don't have to do anything crazy in them. They're comfortable enough, yeah? No, good point. What am I talking about? Oh, but recently, we have been considering trying on other costumes to welcome our masters, Nya. What kinds were you thinking? A cosplay day. We could do anime cosplay and welcome our masters into the cafe. You know, like characters from Rhinet Cross, or the recently released Lightspeed Chat Noir, yeah? Okay, what is this one? Oh. I thought that was a new tip. Where is it? No, okay, that was weird. An anime with a heroine named Chat Noir that wears the sailor uniform-like outfit as she fights against the forces of evil, adapted from the light novel of the same name. No, I've heard of those. That's that card game anime and the one with the transforming girl, yeah? Ferris-chan is all about lightning fast Chat Noir right now, yeah? Young. I get it. You want to ride that momentum. Ferris doesn't actually know much about it, yeah? But if the manager wants me to, I wouldn't mind cosplaying as Chat Noir, yeah? Aw, neat. But you know, I think I prefer the maid look. No needless bells and whistles. Simple is best, you know? Ferris is Ferris is most humbled by your compliment. By the by, are those cat ears you got on? They're the same as Ferris, right? They're pretty similar, yeah? They're the cafe's trademark look. That's why all of us made talk like kitty cats, nyan. Desu, nyan? No. The corners of Amane-san's eyes drop. A look, almost as if she were melting. That look can only mean one thing. Suzu-nyan, do you like our uniforms, Nya? If you want, why don't you try one on sometime? Your uniform? Well, that'd be awesome, Nya. Ferris thinks you'd look perfect in one, Suzu-nyan. Me? Really? Wouldn't I look too weird? Absolutely not. Your pigtails are already pretty maid-like. I think you look adorable, Nya. Really? Yep, Nya. Cool. She blushes ever so slightly. Her twinkling eyes dart back and forth between her maid outfits, her body squirming. She's probably picturing herself dressed like a maid, working the floor and interacting with the guests. Shining radiantly on stage while bathing in the rays of passionate gazes. It's a dream that most any girl has, an eternal aspiration of sorts. Maybe I'll take you up on that offer next time. Next time? Suzuha, no, take it now. Take it now. You're always welcome, yeah? Heck, how about tomorrow? No. Then I'll have to tailor one to Suzu-san's size. You'll have to be extra careful when measuring her breast size, or else the buttons will pop off and this place will turn into a lewd nyan nyan. I forgot Ferris is like that. I don't know how I forgot, but I forgot that Ferris was like that. That'd be a problem. Oh, no worries. Our staff will make sure that I'll enjoy it enough for everyone, yeah. Sorry, Suzu-san. Daru-kun was here a little earlier, Nya. More importantly, let me take your measurements, Nya. My Elsie will fix up a maid outfit for you. Just don't tell Okabe Rintaro or Hashida Itaru, okay? Now. No need to be shy, Nya. Okay, Nya. Just a secret between us girls. I'm so excited. Cute. Seeing her just like this serves as a reminder that she's just a normal girl. But there's just something about her that I can't put my finger on. There's something I can't see. Something mysterious and invisible behind her. To be honest, I really don't know her very well. She came to Akihabara recently, but I only heard about her from Okabe-san. A girl who loves bicycles and the outdoors. But there's something almost otherworldly about her that's hard to grasp. Even with my ability to see a person's true nature by looking into their eyes, it takes every drop of effort for me to see that Amane-san has no ill will. Has she received some kind of counter mind-reading training? Probably. No way. This isn't some anime or manga. Well, you're right, it's a visual novel. Now then, may I take your order, young mistress? Ojo-sama? After losing ourselves in conversation upon showing Amane-san to her seat, Mayuri-chan hands her a menu as the conversation reaches its natural end. But she seems somewhat surprised by her options in the menu. Menu? My order? Really? You mean I get to order here? Duh. You're at a cafe. What, you're just gonna sit there and look at the cat girls and not order food? Come on. What do you mean, here? This is just a normal counter seat. What's wrong, Nia? Aren't seats like these reserved for senior super important folks? Nope, not at all, Nia. I move in and whisper onto Amane-san's ear. There are a bunch of noisy masters with table seats today. I figured it'd be easier for us to relax and chat over here. Table seats? Oh, you mean those two? Amane-san turns into the direction of said masters. They've been sitting there for why can't I read? They've been sitting there for the last 30 minutes with a laptop at the center of the table, occasionally cheering loudly. Though it doesn't happen that often, every time they get loud, the rest of the masters in the cafe shoot gold glares at them. Looks like they're researching something. I wonder what it is. Urban legends, Nia. Urban legends. Never heard of them, Suzunya? You know, like the man hiding under the bed, or the white string story, Nia? Okay, white string, an urban legend about the human body. Once upon a time, there was a girl who wanted to look cute, so she decided to get a piercing. Going to the hospital was too much of a drag, so she decided to do it herself. Why would you go to a hospital to get a piercing? Anyways, after successfully completing the procedure, she accidentally pulled at the white string coming from her ear, resulting in tragedy. Everything went dark. As it turns out, the white string was her sight. She had incidentally made herself go blind. I've heard of that one before. The white string one. Fun times. A man hiding under the bed. A famous spectral urban legend. There are various versions of the specific urban legend, with the following being a particularly famous example. One night, Person A takes their friend, Person B, home with them. However, as soon as Person B enters, they force Person A to go with them to the convenience store. After leaving, Person A asks Person B what all the rush is about. Person B turns to them, her face pale, and says, "There was a man holding an axe in his hand sitting underneath your bed." Man, I've heard of monsters under the bed, but not an axed man. Interesting. Mayuri-chan then energetically raises her hand. Oh, Mayoshi knows an urban legend, yeah? Oh boy. I wonder what it'll be. Just the other day, Okuni was talking about a man named John Titter. Apparently there's someone from the future. John Titter. Amane-san's shoulders jolt slightly at the moment she hears the name. Yeah. That. Got it. I think I know what you're talking about now. So what do urban legends have to do with those guys? It's been a hot topic on the net recently. Akihabara has been at the center of a handful of stories over the last 2 weeks. More and more masters have come around looking into them, yeah? Huh? I had no idea. Seriously, Mayushi? Today alone, there've been about 5 or 6 groups talking about that stuff, yeah? Figures, yeah. I know you're happy enough just seeing the masters have a good time. I swear, you could be so ditzy sometimes. But I love that about Mayuri-chan. She's like some kind of angel that can look beyond losses and gains. She's happy when others are happy, and sad when they're sad. Having spent so much of my life around shrewd adults, she's one of the few friends I have that I trust from the bottom of my heart. Just watching her wear her emotions on her face makes my heart feel that much lighter. Ferris wouldn't mind it if the urban legends were about Mayushi being a fallen angel who fought against the coming of Ragnarok, you know? Maybe you're familiar with a mysterious motorcycle rider, or maybe that one bartender that can allegedly throw around vending machines and tear out street signs. I mean, Mayuri is from Ikebukuro, so... Anyways, Ragnarok. In Norse mythology, the final war of gods, twilight of the gods. Are the rumors that bad? Extremely. The worst possible urban legends, Nya. Give me the deets. Mayushi wants to know too. If you insist. Okay, so first of all, there are 3 rumored urban legends about Akihabara right now. Number 1 is the mysterious Lizard Man. Lizard Man, Do bloodthirsty lizardmen really exist? He's some shady dude in a trench coat who appears at various spots in Akihabara, yeah? His body is green, covered in scales, and he supposedly has a mouth that stretches from ear to ear, filled with sharp fangs. His eyes also glow red, yeah? Apparently, if you make eye contact with him, he won't stop chasing you until he gets his fangs into you. Scary. This wound mutates, eventually transforming you into a lizard man too, nya. Nya. No way. Mayushi doesn't want to become a lizard man. The Radicon satellite's deadly secret. A terrifying beast unleashed. God damn it, Dr. Connors, what are you doing in Japan? I don't get that one. Next up is the Radicon satellite. Word on the street is that it's actually a UFO hiding an amoeba-like monster inside, yeah? Interesting, least specific. Is it gooey and slimy? Marvel's the lizard. Spider-Man bully. Got it. Yeah, the kind of thing Darunyan get crazy hype for. Mainly in a sexual way. Stop. Is it evil? In any case, it comes out every night, taking over human bodies in its bid to conquer Akihabara, nya? So that's what people are saying about it. Vanishing people caught on camera? I see. The last legend is about people who have mysteriously vanished into thin air, nya? Apparently, if you change clothes while inside the train station restroom, the floor beneath you opens up, and someone kidnaps you. You get taken in by some foreign mafia group, and they take your organs out to sell them on the black market, nya. Alright. I see. But if they're just rumors, there's nothing to worry about, right? Well, I'm not so sure about that, nya. It was at one of the meetings with the Shopping District's Development Union, I think. I've been keeping this a secret from the lab mems, but as the daughter of the former Akihabara landlord, I attend these meetings in Mama's place since she's always away on foreign business. I remember someone at one of the meetings talking about a cultish sort of story similar to the one about people mysteriously vanishing. There's someone who claims to have seen someone vanish, Nya. For real? Over near the Namanseibashi intersection, he apparently saw someone a few meters in front of him just vanish the moment he turned away, yeah? Are you sure they didn't just enter some nearby building? All the buildings would have had their shutters lowered around that time. The witness said it might have been some sort of mistake, but... A mistake, eh? You got me curious now. Any other clues? So there's this website called the Akihabara Mystery Map, yeah? That's a collection of Lizardman witness accounts, you know? Those two over there must be looking at it too, yeah? But what's so bad about that one, yeah? Mostly because it's specifically linked to Akihabara, yeah? Akihabara needs to keep being a city of dreams and joy. If rumors like these spread any further, the city's image should be ruined, you know? That's a good point, yeah? None of the union members ever take me seriously when I bring this stuff up. It's such a headache, yeah? Union? I attend union meetings as May Queen Nyanyan's representative sometimes. There's a story I tell folks, but I actually own the place. That, and the fact that I'm the daughter of Akihabara's former landlord, are secrets to Mairi-chan and the rest of the lab mems. I know that if I ever told them, they'd look at me differently. Just like what happened at the junior high I used to go to. That's why I need the mask that is fairest Nyan. It's the only way I can be me. But even this Ferris mask, which has protected and helped me solve so many issues, is helpless in the face of this problem. Ferris exists purely to solve my own personal problems. Maybe I need to search for a different mask, one strong enough to solve all kinds of issues. Yeah, just like Papa. Then I wouldn't have to ask for help from the union members. Showing them weakness will only lead to being exploited. Having a mask like Papa would mean I wouldn't have to worry. A mask like Papa. What does that even entail? Hey, what's wrong, you two? You both suddenly got all quiet. Mayushi's feeling a little lonely, Nya. Oh, sorry, Nya. I noticed Amane-san with her arms crossed, a serious expression on her face. She's muttering something about rounders. I don't know what she's talking about. Suzu-nya, what are you mumbling about, Nya? Thoughts. Suzu-nya? Huh? What are the rounders? Did I say something like that? She seems more on guard than usual. Maybe I shouldn't have asked her. I must have just been hearing things, Nya. Oh, it's an anime thing. Yeah, they're the bad guys in some anime. An anime called Steins, mayhaps. Anime? Yeah, they're based on some baddies who actually existed in Akihabara, and... Her words send a shock through my brain. The name spills out of my mouth. Chat Noir. It's an anime about a masked crime fighter who wears a schoolgirl uniform and fights evildoers like Jacker or Mindcrack. Lightspeed Chat Noir. Mindcrack, fictional, the supervillain that gets in Chat Noir's way. A phantom that wears a scarecrow-like mask. They use various hypnosis techniques to mentally attack Chat Noir. And the heroine is often left in a damaged mental state as a result of these nightmarish assaults. That's nice. Jacker. Another supervillain and Chat Noir's self-proclaimed rival. They're a phantom that hides their face with a white period mask. Jacker fancies themselves as something of a criminal artist, putting together sadistic and twisted crimes. Chat Noir has had allies killed by Jacker, and has nearly fallen into their terrible traps multiple times. And then a crime fighter refers to American comic book heroes. Unlike Japanese heroes, American ones typically fight actual criminals. Such criminals are often referred to as villains, with those using superpowers or machines referred to as supervillains. Interesting, that's American specific, but fair. Yeah, that's the one. No, wait a sec. The guys are called the Team Crown and that. Haha, my bad. That's it, Suzunya. Huh? What's what? A hero, duh. One single thought begins to take shape in my mind, quickly morphing into a full-blown plan. It's what I've always longed for. A powerful existence capable of solving any problem. The city desperately needs a hero, someone who can protect it from the cultural damage of urban legends. Plus, it might be good marketing for cosplay day. I write down my words meticulously as I sort through my thoughts. The Lizard Man, the fallen UFO, the mysterious disappearances, these are all happening in the shadows. At this rate, Akihabara will suffer the same fate as the sacred city Gordia from the Ballad of Necrosis. By then, we'll be too late, Nya. Mayushi doesn't understand anything that you're saying, Nya. Understandable, Mayuri, understandable. I have to get to the bottom of these urban legends and expose them for what they really are, Nya. By yourself? Ferris isn't the one who's gonna be investigating. No, Ferris will become the guardian of Akihabara, Chat Noir, Nya. I vow to protect this city from urban legends. Oh, I get it. Hey, mind if I join? I'm honestly worried about letting you do this alone. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't curious about this stuff now. But from now on, Ferris and Suzunya are crime-fighting partners, protectors of justice in Akihabara, Nya. Crime-fighting partners. I like the sound of that. This is gonna be fun. Looking forward to working together, boss. Cute. Afterward, we made arrangements to meet up at the lab later and return to our respective part-time jobs. Our hearts are filled with excitement over the thought of becoming heroes, almost as if we'd found a brand new hobby. Mayuri-chan, who we'd asked to make our costumes, excitedly thinks over some designs. Very good. The end of the workday can't come soon enough. But there's something else I'm even more excited for at the lab. Akebe-san and Daru-san are both there. As someone who doesn't have many friends, having people I can get excited and silly with is very important to me. Just thinking about what craziness we might get up to today is enough to put me in a good mood. Sure, I know lots of union members, but the reality is that my relationship with them is anything but friendly or relaxed. If anything, I'm cautious around them because of how antagonistic they can be. Let's see. We got mail. It's from Kuroki. Today's dinner. I've sent for some sea urchin today. It seems you'll be returning home late. Why should I have her prepared? Sorry we're playing so late today. I'll be home a little after 9 probably. Yup. If she has 3D. Amazing. Technology. In that sense, Okabe-san and the others are among the few friends who I can let my guard down around, but... Okarin and Makiseshi are both working, so they're not around. And of course. That is indifferently informs Mai-chan and myself on the current situation as we enter the lab. It's a bit deflating considering I was so hyped to come here. In order to avoid letting my true feelings hang out, I exaggerate my behavior and pitch my voice an octave higher than usual. And here I was hoping to ask them for their opinions. Bummer, Nyang. No worries, Ferriston. My brain is yours. It's about a Komima cosplay, right? I know all about the latest heroes. No, Daru-kun. It's not for Komima. It's... Just as Mairi-chan's about to finish speaking, the door bursts open, and I get a message. Kuroki. I understand. It's been rather dangerous outside lately, so I'd be happy to come pick you up, push you to the need to rise. Aw. Very good. Amani-san comes rolling into the lab. Sorry I'm late. Oh, you're here too, Amadeshi? Did I just trigger the sexy harem route? Stop. Cut down, dude. Harem route. A route in Galge? Ah, yeah, it would be Galge, kind of like Mobage. That typically ends in all the heroines falling in love with the protagonist. It's common for there to be another route split between conquering all the heroines. I see. You never change, do you? Hope you had a great day at work. I baked into the store earlier, but I didn't see you there, Suzunya. Whoops, my bad. I must have been in the back of the shop. The boss man just goes on and on when it comes to CRTs. The boss? That's not your fault, Nya. When he gets going about CRTs, it's basically a form of brainwashing, Nya. Oh boy. Oh, you know what I'm talking about? And here I thought he only did that to his part-timers. Nah, not an issue. If anyone so much as mentions a CRT, he won't stop talking about it, especially if he's in a crap mood. Come to think of it, he kinda seemed a little angry. We're probably never gonna hear the end of it if you make too much noise. Okarin said he'd triple the rent. Well, today we're just having a meeting, so we should be fine, yeah? Let's go ahead and get started. So what sort of cosplay do you have in mind, Ferriston? Dade-san turns sit in his computer chair to face us, hands still placed on the keyboard so that he can immediately start typing. I cross my arms to start to visualize all the different kinds of heroes I thought of on the way over. Needless to say, there's only one correct answer. Chat Noir, yeah? She's been my favorite character ever since the anime started airing. She gets to run through the city at night, beating up criminals every which way. I can only imagine it must feel amazing. I tend to feel particularly strong about whenever I have the crushing weight of the Union and Maid Queen Nyan Nyan responsibilities weighing on me. After hearing my answer, Dade-san cuts straight to the chase. No, that's the one airing right now, yeah? Guess that makes things easy. Since I'm already set on what I want to do, he's probably wondering what the point of this little meeting is. He begins to run his fingers across the keyboard with incredible speed, and in moments, the character pops up on the screen. Oh, she's adorable. You're so cold, Daru-nyan. I wasn't trying to be. It's just when you said costume design, I figured you meant an original creation. Well, it can't just be a but it can't just be cosplay, yeah? It's something necessary in order for me to be me. It can't be an imitation. It has to be the original. I'm not pretending to be Chat Noir. I'm going to become Chat Noir. And anyhow, the first gen Chat Noir isn't very cat-like at all. But she's adorable. I love her. She's definitely cute, but her design goes against the whole image of the character, which means black cat in French. Okay, true, but she's adorable, so I don't care. This is gonna be my new mask. I'm going to be picky about getting it right. You know what, that's fair. The overall color scheme needs to be black. Oh, and I also want it to be cooler, yeah? An original color scheme? And cool, eh? Wait, wasn't Chat Noir originally one of Akihabara's old urban legends? Apparently so. I heard that she really existed. Oh god. I heard that she really existed back in the late 70s and early 80s. Back when Akiba became known Back when Akiba became known for being a city of electronics, she settled a feud between a foreign stall keeper and a shop owner. Wow. From what I've heard, she was crazy strong too. The foreigner was a former Navy officer, but she tossed him around like he was nothing. Everyone who was alive back then knows the story. Okuni and I heard it from Bronchi. Why are all these urban legends just looking back at Suzuha like, damn dude? That reminds me. A little memory of mine surfaces. It's of a masked figure in a black bodysuit grabbing a stall keeper by the collar and saying something. That was... Ferris saw the real thing way back when, yeah. For real? Whoa, whoa. What was she like? Unlike the anime, she hid her face with a mask. She was also wearing full body tights, I think, yeah? A masked beauty in full body tights, twisting and contorting her body in all sorts of sexy ways. Sister, we have a problem. Shut the fuck up, daughter. He needs to die a little bit. Stop. No, boy. Daddy-kun's imagining naughty things again. Incorrect, Maishi. The realm of imagination is not but a gentleman's providence. Stop. Anyway, try drawing what she looked like on this. Roger that, Nya. I salute with confidence and start to run the pen across the paper. Her full body tights, as the name might suggest, are exactly like something you'd see on TV, shiny and all black. Her hood extends from the upper body of the suit, not to her head. I think the eyes were like goggles. Kinda like this, Nya. No, I see. Ferriston, is it possible that what you saw was based on that one American comic? What do you mean, Nya? Superheroes over there wear costumes that tend to show the body line of the wearer in order to show off their muscles. Full body tights are basically that in a nutshell. Muscles? Mine, Nya. Well, they don't typically use special moves or anything. American superheroes tend to solve problems by straight up brawling. Well-defined muscles make them look strong and tough. Huh? So that's why they wear bodysuits, Nya. Japanese heroes tend to find their roots in kabuki theater, hence the snappy introductions and flashy super moves. They don't really have that concept over there. But, isn't a cha noir anime design more like a schoolgirl uniform with lots of frills? It kinda reminds me of a magical girl show. And that's just a difference of cultures. It's been modified to be more popular here. Plus the anime version was made with American comics in mind. If you want to become the real Chant Noir, going back to the character's roots might not be a bad idea. I personally like the muscular angle more than the cutesy stuff. Boom. Pow. Nice and simple. I wonder why. Amane-san knows her hips and throws out a fist. Maybe she wouldn't want to wear a cosplay that exposes so much of the body line. It's a little too sexy. I don't hate magical girl designs or anything, but so many frills wouldn't differentiate it enough from Maid Queen Nyan uniforms. Maybe it's okay to go full-blown sexy, Nya. Daddy-san's nostrils start to flare up. Oh yeah, sexy Ferris tunnel the scene. Too good. God damn it. So let's just say we go to the body, we go the bodysuit route. What are the deets? Tade-san's fingers continue to run across the keyboard. He pulls up character illustration after character illustration on the screen. There's so many designs. Even for just the mask, there's Spider-Girl's, which covers the entire face. Bad-Girl's covers only her mouth area. Shadow Woman's kind of reminds me of the original Chat Noir with the goggles. Catwoman, one of the American comic book heroes Batman series. She first appeared in the 1930s as a villain, but has since been used as both an ally and a romantic interest for the hero. She's even appeared on film multiple times, getting her own standalone movie in 2004. Her costume and said motion picture was quite revealing and almost bondage suit-like. Fucking Batman has you dying, that's fair. Bad Girl, one of the American comic book heroes Batman's sidekicks. There have been multiple Bad Girls up until now. The original Bad Girl was the daughter of the police commissioner who worked day in and day out to fight crime. In a tragic comic book moment, she was crippled from the waist down by Batman's arch-enemy. Since then, she appears in a wheelchair, operating under a different code name to support Batman. You're craving some tea? Tea would be nice, honestly, right now, I'm not gonna fucking lie. Spider-Girl, an American comic book heroine who can climb walls and swing from building to building. She's the daughter of a super popular spider guy and does her crime fighting in a parallel world. The costume she wears covers her entire face, much like Spider-Guy's costume. Okay, I've changed my favorite Spider-Man from Spiders-Man to Spider-Guy because that's also iconic. Actually, I take that back. Spiders-Man is still top tier. How can you beat a hive mind of 1,000 spiders? Tsum Tsum Spider-Man is also pretty good, but hive mind spiders. Anyways. You could always potentially wear a cape too, but I think that was probably a bad idea. It'd suck if you got stuck in revolving doors. Very specific issue there. Oh, but check out Powerful Girl. Awesome, right? Her bosom is nice and wide open. Cleavage for days. Oh, who is Powerful Girl? I guess we'll find out. An American comic book hero, the cousin of Superman himself. Okay. She fights crime in a pure white costume. Her plentiful bosom is visible in her low-cut outfit, making her popular for her sexiness. Most folks in Japan have no idea who she is. I guess I'm a folk in Japan because I don't know who the fuck this is. Probably Power Girl? I'm gonna have to look her up to understand what is going on here. I see. That is indeed bosom for days right there. Nope, Supergirl boring. You sure? Cause yeah, a pure white costume. No, that's Power Girl. Alright. Pure white costume, bosom for days. Anyways. All the characters Daddy-san pulls up are wearing tightly fitting bodysuits. The more I look at them, the more I start to see Chan wearing them. The same hero I saw in the past. Damn, why the hell are all the heroines over there so friggin' sexy? I'm into this. Not fun with that, Itaru. What about functionality? Nani-san's gaze is razor sharp. I've never seen her look so intense. She seems unusually accustomed to asking questions like this. Power Girl is Superman's cousin? Yeah, no idea. I never heard of her before today, so... alternate dimension stuff. Fair. Hang on a sec. Tade-san's fingers once again glide across his keyboard. Within seconds, he's found his target. According to this, the designs have a lot to do with bulletproofing or tough material that won't rip easily in a battle. You know, to protect the body. Can a cat suit be bulletproof? Yeah, ordinarily clothes would get ripped to shreds. And then in order to hide their identity and protect their loved ones, they wear gloves to prevent leaving fingerprints, masks, that kind of thing. Hello, Glass, welcome on in. How's it going? How's your day been? Yay, head pats, my favorite. Hello, Creeper, you're both in. Very good. How are your guys' day been? How many sun points to a specific character? What's with the bat symbol on this dude? Oh boy. Yeah, you haven't have had me in a while. It hasn't been since, what, Monday? Yeah, because Thursday I streamed on Discord instead of here. And then yesterday's stream was really short, so... I'm glad you're good, though. I am doing, for the most part, well, yes. I should stretch. Get the fuck up. What's with the bat symbol on this dude? It says here that it's for letting criminals know who he is. Basically an extra layer of theatrics. Very good. I love myself some theatrics. That's probably... that probably doesn't have much to do with what Ferris-chan and Caesar-san want to do. It might not be a bad idea if it looks good. No, we don't need it. Instead of going with a symbol, Ferris would rather have a silhouette that looks like a black cat, yeah? Gotcha. In that case, just a bodysuit and mask should be good enough. What about cat ears and cat tail? Hello? Those are important. But it's also kind of bland by itself, so add cat ears and cat tail. Simple is best. If you're gonna do Chat Noir, I want it to be a cool black cat sort of design, yeah? Mayashi agrees. That's a good look. Mayashi, do you have any ideas, Nya? What about a swoosh, squeeze, sorta? What does that mean? What does that mean in this context, Mayuri? Mayashi. That's some high-level stuff right there. Is that sarcasm? Well, if Mayashi's the only one who understands the design, I guess we leave it to her, Nya. Like swish and squeeze, okay? Okay. I'll get them ready by tomorrow. That fast? Are you gonna be okay, Nya? Yuppers. Don't you wanna wear it as soon as possible, Ferris-chan? Mayashi's gonna hustle. Classic Mayashi, Nya. She's an artisan. What about me? I worked hard too. It's okay, daughter. Teddy-san looks over at us, his eyes uncharacteristically sad. So just like I always do at May Queen Yan Yan, I naturally take Daru-san's hands and gaze deep into his eyes. Of course I appreciate you, Daru-yan. You're a huge help. Thank you so much. No wonder why he's in love with her, goddamn. Just as Daru-san regains his smile, he pulls a USB stick out from his PC and passes it to Mairi-chan with a BAM! Mayashi, feel free to use this for reference. I copied a bunch of image files to it while you were talking. Thanks, Daru-kun. But could you do Mayashi a big favor and print them out? No sweat. That's my Daru-nyan. You're so cool. No biggie, Ferris-tan. Jeez, it sure is tough being such a capable, awesome guy. Alrighty then. Looks like it's time to about wrap things up. Looks like it's time to about wrap things up. I feel like the about is in the wrong place there. That's okay. After waiting for the images to print, we all leave the lab. Upon getting home, I'm surprised to find that Kuroki isn't there to welcome me back like he always is. That's concerning. I catch the sounds of someone talking and quietly listening. Yes, I understand. All from the young mistress as such. He's on the phone. Maybe it's one of the union members. Who was that? Quack. I ask my question from behind him, just as he hangs up the phone. His body jolts for a moment, like he wasn't expecting me to be there. Nah, I didn't realize you had returned home. My apologies. Who was that? It was Tennoji-sama. He said that he wants to cancel tomorrow's meeting. I just realized that Ferris is really just Batman with way less bats. Oh boy. Oh boy. That's it? Yes. Oh. Okay. Something's wrong. This isn't the usual Kuroki. He almost seems standoffish. It's like he's trying to keep his distance from me. But even I, the master of reading others' emotions, can't tell the truth from his eyes. Kuroki's learned how to control his emotions so as to not worry his master. All I can tell is that he's in great discomfort. I get the feeling he's hiding something from me, but I have no proof, just a vague sense of unease. Maybe I'm just overthinking things. I decide to have my supper, alone as usual. Honestly, this is probably the loneliest moment of my day. Especially after having so much fun with everyone at the lab. The only sounds are those coming from the dishes as dinner is prepared. I unconsciously let out a sigh, and just then... You got mail. Suzunya. Well, an email. It's from Amane-san. Today was fun. Let's keep up the work tomorrow too, boss. Aww. Thoughts. I close my cell phone and hold it firmly to my chest. Aww. I don't really know why, but by doing so, I thought that maybe I could feel Amane-san's warmth. Considering it's a Sunday, there are huge crowds out in Akihabara. The lizard man could potentially appear anywhere on a day like this. According to the rumors, he prefers crowded areas. Witness accounts on the Akihabara mystery map seem to focus on a handful of famous locations. UPX, Daibiru, Narikan, Akihabara Station, and Yanabayashi Shrine, where Ryoda Shibata-san lives. In other words, he really likes to stand out. Daibiru, a skyscraper with offices in a commerce center that opened alongside UPX in 2003, connected to UPX by overpass. Whee! Stuff like this is all pretty obvious, but even then, I can't help but feel myself get excited at the prospect of solving a mystery. It's like the thrill and suspense of a manga or a novel, except it's unfolding right before my very eyes. My heart rate goes up just thinking about how to tackle all this and seek out the truth. Not yet. No, Daru-kun. No peeping while changing. Going behind the curtain is off limits. God damn it, Daru. Stop trying to be a peeping Tom. As soon as Amane-san and I happily arrived at the lab in the morning, Maini-chan handed us both costumes. We immediately started to get changed. Meanwhile, on the other side of the curtains is Daru-san, undoubtedly waiting for us with bloodshot eyes. Because of course. Tennoji. Next meeting. You probably heard about the union meeting from Kuroki. Sorry for contacting you so late. I'm guessing there was some kind of communication mishap and someone accidentally sent you the wrong schedule. Today's meeting is cancelled. I'll let you know when we decide on a new date and time. These kinds of mistakes cause problems for everyone, so please let people in charge know to take this more seriously next time. I'm sure you'll probably have more work to deal with, but due to this mistake. But thank you in advance. So professional sounding. I wonder if he has her phone number saved twice? Or I guess... Because her dad is dead for real, so maybe he just normally has her number and knows? Who knows? Not I. It's kind of embarrassing, but I don't hate being the center of attention. It kind of reminds me of the first time I wore a maid uniform at Maid Queen Nyan Nyan's opening day. I can't help but smile to myself. I have no idea how she feels about me, but Amane-san turns and smiles back at me as she fixes the wrinkles in her spats. That smile of hers is proof that she's just as excited about the superhero action about to go down as I am. I could tell even without reading her mind. Hey, you ladies almost ready? Daddy-san's still bursting at the seams. Fortunately, my Nii-chan keeps him in check. Stop rushing them, Daru-kun. Changing into a new outfit is a delicate process for us girls. Sorry. I just can't wait to see how Ferris-tan looks in one of your homegrown outfits. I feel like he could have phrased that in abundance of ways, but that's how he chose to phrase it. Oh boy. I am to please Daru-chan. I'm in here too, you know. Can't wait for them spats. Onishi's true form lies in her spats. I refuse to accept any alternatives. I'll gladly take that as a compliment. And by the way, you're amazing, Mayushi. I can't believe you made 2 outfits in a single night. Did Mayuri even sleep? I don't know. All Mayushi did was modify a bunch of older outfits. It didn't take that long. Okay, that's more understandable. Yeah, I guess Mayuri did sleep. She's being modest, but her skills are actually pretty remarkable. One look at the outfit in question reveals lots of areas that have been customized for maximum comfort. Wearing it now, I can totally tell that this isn't just some cookie-cutter outfit. The level of quality here is incredible. Amazingly, when Mani-chan handed the outfit to me earlier, hiccups. She told me that she wants to make something even more awesome for next time. I guess she's somehow unsatisfied with her work. Not necessarily, just artist things. You always want to do better the next time, you know? And just like that, Amane-san had finished changing while I adjusted a few parts of the costume. You ladies ready? Okay. Preparations complete. Alright, I'm gonna open the curtains. Ugh. Cute though. Whoa. Cool. So sexy. So Ferris-tan. Oh boy. My cheeks reddened at the sight of Mayuri-chan. Daru-san's bright eyes gazed. Hello, Hifumichu. Surprise guest. Blah 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 blah. I actually was not expecting you to be able to pop in, so I'm really happy you're here. Yay, the Hifumichu. Very good. I'm glad you're able to see the stream title though. I worked really hard on that. Up to the character limit. But yes, fantastic timing with the adorable CG, yes. Yeah, I heard that. I hope. All the way from a different state, so true. How is it up there? I'm half flattered and half embarrassed. Suzu's face. Oh wow. I didn't realize her expressions changed. That's funny. I look down a little bit, blushing. It's a little too tight around the chest, you know? I thought I got your size right, but... Oh, did they get bigger again? God damn it. Caesar really did say yeah. Not the zoom in. Bigger? This is madness, insanity. This is Mount Fuji to Chomolunga to Mount Everest. SMH. I hate Daru. Darunyan, take it down a notch. Paris is still more like the Northern Alps now. God damn it. Their expressions changed again. I love this. They're so cute. The Northern Alps. Gulp. Anyway, it looks really good on you. You sure know how to pull off the sexy boss. But of course, Paris is the last goddess to have descended upon this earth. I was worried it might be a little too bland for Ferris-chan, but I'm glad it looks good. This isn't the material, but isn't this material gonna make things a little hot? You know, given the season and all? If you get hot, you can just lower the zipper, Ferris-chan. God damn it, Daru. But, oh. Don't hold back. Release your inner desires. But I can't, Darunyan. If I lower this zipper, the ancient Pandora sealed within my chest will be released. The entire world would be consumed in darkness. Nice cover, Ferris. In other words, what? Absolutely not, Nyang. I love this version of the CG the best so far. How does it fit you, Suzu-san? No problems at all. It's actually kind of nostalgic. Now all I need is a gold to M4 carbine. Not the firearm. Fictional, an American assault carbine produced in 1997, has been formally introduced into the American military and even appears in a film from 2010. Said film is a remake of a movie from the 80s about four former Rangers trying to clear their names. It was a huge hit. Good for them. You've heard it super well. Do you have previous cosplay experience, Neil? The last job I had made me wear a uniform like this. Well, only for special tasks. That sounds sus. I know it's not sus, but you made it sound sus, Suzu, huh? I'm so glad you like it. I'll fix Ferris-chan's once I get back. Oh yeah, fucking M4. Super easy to get in Japan of all places. New ones are illegal in the States. Nice. Special times. The sprite change. Cute. The only disappointing thing about all of this is that Okabe-san isn't here today. My words of disappointment inadvertently slip out. You want your boyfriend here. Aw, how cute. And I wanted to show Kyoma too, you know? Is Okabe Rintaro at work today? Yep. He left earlier this morning with Makiseshi. I think Kiriyushi was also with them. Oh yeah, the tail is kind of from behind Mayuri too, damn. Ferris is gonna rant for a bit, yeah? No. Let's see. Work today? Jeez, now I was gonna go out of my way to try and show you my sexy side too. You're so inconsiderate, Kyoma, nya. Sending mail, very good. I wonder how he'll respond. Vinya, I really wanted to show off my brand new Oblivion armor bestowed to me by the goddess of darkness, Athena. Cursed Kyoma. Thoughts. 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 Whoops, I totally forgot that Okabe-san's the only one who's willing to do this with me. Everyone seems surprisingly okay with my nonsense up till now, so I guess I got a little carried away. Anyway, I printed out some info from Akihabara mystery map. If you two are gonna investigate, you'll need it. It's a printed map with witness sightings marked on it. I can read. I can imagine Okabe chilling in the back room in between shitty customers and suddenly getting that as a text. I don't think he's working at the grocery store though, since it was said that he was with Kurisu and Moeka. So they're probably looking for IBM 5100 nonsense. Good work, Daddy-san. That's the only way to clear the awkwardness in the room. Daddy-san can seem insensitive at times, but is actually very considerate. Girls are pretty weak against this sort of thing. Thanks, Darunya. Feel free to repeat that, Ferris-san. Goddamn, he's down bad for real, for real. Oh, that's right. There are pockets on the belts, so you can put your wallet and other small things in there. Genius. She thought of everything. Prompted by Mairi-chan's words, I checked the belt. She's right. I slipped my wallet and the map Daru-san gave me inside the pocket, and hook a bundle of flyers onto the belt. I'm all ready to go. Alright, it's time for Chat Noir to roll out, yeah? Hey, is Yuzu-san gonna get a new name? Nah, I'm good. Now that you mention it, that might be a good idea. If we're gonna be heroes, you'll definitely want one, yeah? Then how about an Alpha, or Bravo, or... You need a Mairi in your cosplay life. So true. Same though. Phonetic codes. They're used in radio transmissions and stuff. Military dudes in Mr. Flux use them a bunch too. A is Alpha, B is Bravo, and it goes all the way up to Z. What about Suzu-nyan's S? Sierra. It means mountain in Spanish. I just think she spelled it out in the, line, but whatever. Same, to be honest, someone who never cosplays. Oh boy. Oh, nice, she likes that. Oh boy. Kyoma, what has he said? Sorry for being away. Sorry for being away from the lab when you visited. I'll follow up with you when I get the time. What's this reply? Kyoma, why are you acting so cold, Nya? What happened to the promise we made on that night? Are you leaving Ferris behind and returning to Asgard, Nya? Okay, and the other one. When do you think you'll be done with work, Nya? Do you want to see my new cosplay? That one is way more tame. I like the more dramatic one better. Not bad at all, Nya. If boss is down with it, so am I. Nya. Then let's try this again. You ready to roll, Sierra? Okie dokie, boss. We're gonna have a blast today, Nya. Yeah, right. Oh, okay. I hope you'll come back later, cause I miss you dearly. The two of us burst through the lab doors and head out. One step outside and I can immediately tell that the streets are packed. Not only is it Sunday, it's the middle of summer break too. A glance at the crowd reveals an unusual mix of people, families, foreign tourists, and much more are walking to and fro. If all these people started to see Akihabara as some kind of bizarro occult city, the adults who hate Moe culture would try and use that to change things. I love Ferris Jr. bullshit. bullshit so much, it's almost on the edge of being nonsense, then every now and again it just goes completely off the rails. So true. It's so fun. I let out a sigh as I looked down at the sea of people from the overpass. There are so many folks around here. Don't think I'll ever get used to it. Kyoma! Busy for a while. Sorry, Ferris. I'm really busy. Fuck you, Kyoma. Shameful. How dare. Your home isn't like this here. Not even close. Thoughts. Boss, it's just me? Or did your personality totally change? I'm Chat Noir now. When I put these goggles on, I've become a different person. No. So that's what's up. Exactly. I bring both my hands above my head and stretch for a moment. I will do the same, because that sounds amazing. Ugh. It didn't feel as good as it could've, but that's okay. Still a stretch. Hey, Sierra, do you feel it? It's kind of a liberating feeling, like you've been freed from something that's been holding you back this whole time. I think that might be exclusive to you, a little bit, Paris. Liberating feeling? For example, like writing something on a blog anonymously, being able to write about whatever you want, separate from reality itself. This feeling is an This feeling is an unexpected bonus for me. I feel like I can do all the things I can't do as Ferris. All because these goggles make me a different person. I'm not Ferris right now. That's why I'm not embarrassed exposing my curves like this. This isn't Ferris's body, it's Chat Noir's. Yeah, I think I get it. I knew you'd understand, partner. I look into Aune-san's eyes and smile. Okay, then as your trusty partner, I have a proposal. From the looks of it, it doesn't sound like the lizard man is here. Shall we head to the next spot? Sure thing. But before that... Thanks to our costumes, the passerbys are reacting to us in a variety of different ways. I wonder why. Mayushi, how's the costume? It's pretty warm today. Well, let's see. It's great. Ferris and Suzumian are both the center of attention, yeah? Another one? I pulled up the zipper because all the guys were staring, but that made it more hot, yeah? Oh dear. I feel like this one would concern her less. There are the reactionless people who think this is normal considering it's Akihabara. The people judgmentally staring. The schoolgirls that smile at us while whispering, how cute. And even the folks taking snapshots of us with their phones. Why not use this to our advantage? Hehehe, this'll be Chat Noir's first mission, Sierra. I pull out the bundle of flyers hooked to my belt and begin to shout as loudly as I can. No shame here. We are the heroes of justice, Chat Noir. We vow to protect Akihabara's image. I scatter the flowers from atop the overpass. You might just be able to catch us at the maid cafe, Maid Queen Nyan Nyan, now open for business. Eagerly await your return, master. You're only now actually noticing with the bottom and right edges of the game. Fuck, I forgot to check that. I'm gonna go ahead and make a save just in case the game fucks up when navigating to OBS. Oh yeah, more than just the corners. Oops. Because the other game, like I kept it in the window, so that kind of fucked up the whole setup, but I forgot about that. Oops. Oopsie. I mean, we're only an hour and a half in, so it could be worse. Come on, game. There we go. Thank you for mentioning it. Wait a sec, boss. What are you doing? What do you mean? This is one of Chat Noir's secret tools, the cat flyer. Secret tools? Yep, there's also the cat purse for money storing, the cat ladder for climbing, and the cat spray to fend off sharks. Sharks? Like actual sharks or figurative sharks? I guess both would be applicable. Jeez. I guess you're still you even after becoming Chat Noir, eh? Let's get going before we're surrounded. Amane-san grabs my hand and dashes out from the overpass, away from the gathering spectators. If you cause that much commotion, the lizard man's gonna get away. No, he won't. In fact, he'll probably come to us if we get people to gather. And how do you know that? The lizard man loves attention. If he didn't, he'd never show up in crowded areas. Even if he did show up there, we'd never be able to get our hands on him with all those folks around. You gotta play it cool, boss. You got it. Sorry for acting rashly, Sierra. I can't help but hug Amane-san. Aww. We can feel each other's body warmth and softness through our suits. That brings me back. When I was a little girl, I used to bug Papa and Mama like this. Hey, what's up, boss? I'm not sure. You worry so much about me that I suddenly felt like I had to hug you, Sierra. If someone sees us, they're gonna get the wrong idea. I'm Chat Noir right now, so it doesn't matter. Are you like drunk? Probably not, huh? Maybe the suit really does get you too hot. You might be right. I'm feeling a little dizzy. Oh dear. I slowly and reluctantly pull away from Amane-san. If you're feeling that hot, why not lower the zipper a little? Not a chance. I already decided that only one person's gonna see my exposed skin. The prince capable of defeating the evil demon lord Dark Tear. Alrighty then. Glad that's settled. Let's head to the station next. This is one of the areas with a pretty high number of sightings. And then on the roof of Radicon is that UFO, huh? We can leave that one for later, right, boss? Boss. I'm starting to feel kind of woozy. Hey, where are you going? That's the owner of the Bronze Workshop, right? I could just barely see about 30 meters ahead of me. A large skin-headed man walks out of the station holding some shopping bags in his hands. I can make him out clearly, but given the way he holds himself, I'm thinking he's Tonoji-san. No, you're right. Wonder if he's shopping or something. Amane-san's reaction confirms his identity for me, which means... There's something I've always wanted to tell him. Still feeling woozy, I walk up to the large man. This isn't gonna go well, is it? I'm scared. Wait, what do you mean something you... Boss, are you... He's always looking down on me just because I'm a kid. Oh dear. And then yesterday, he cancels our meeting out of nowhere. I'm sure he's just up to no good again. As I stagger ever closer to him, Amane-san chases after me from behind and grabs my shoulder. Are you seriously about to pick a fight with the boss man? Don't. I'll be fine. I got my goggles on. They'll never know it was me. I'm not sure about that one. And that's really not the issue here. I usually shut up around adults, but not today. I'm a hero. I need to uphold justice. Maybe when you're not about to pass out, at least. No, hold on. Boss. Hey, Tennoji-san. Just before he turns around, Amane-san grabs me and shoves me behind a billboard. She's holding me from behind with one of her hands covering my mouth. I can't even make a sound. Consequently, Tennoji-san just stares down the empty alley for a while and confusingly tilts his head. Am I hearing things? Or did someone just say my name? Struggling Ferris sounds. Boss. Shh. Man, after confirming Tennoji-san's departure, Amane-san finally releases me. Ew. That could have been bad news. Looks like I managed to avoid a worst case scenario. Would have gotten a bad ending for real, for real. Displeased Ferris sound. I knew it. You're mad, aren't you, boss? No, that's not it, Sierra. I'm just wondering what I was thinking. Maybe that fever of yours is getting to you. Maybe. Now that Tennoji-san is gone, I've managed to regain my composure, but if he hadn't walked away, what have I done? Meow, hello Catman. How was your stream? I hope you had a good stream. Let's go somewhere with an AC. Okay. Huh. But that's kind of weird. These costumes shouldn't actually retain that much heat. Phew. This place is nice and cool. Huh? Boss? Boss? Somehow this stream has had more cats in it than Catman, oh dear. There's fun got killed by an NPC. I didn't know it could kill you. Oh dear. I'm glad that your cat is on your desk. You should take photos and send it to the Pets Photos channel, because I wish to see the meow meow. Funyan. What did she see? Wait. What are you doing, boss? All I can see right now is the Upa Kigurumi. Sorry, Kigurumi in front of me. I'm surprised that's not a tip, but if you do not know, a Kigurumi, it is a type of onesie, usually like in animal or mascot shapes, so like a cat kirigumi would like have a hood that has like cat ears and cat face on it, usually like a cat tail too. It's cute stuff. It's probably promoting Rainet Kakeru to the kids. Except, well, I'm here with said kids, fawning over it. So cute, nya. So adorable, nya. I just want to cuddle with it some more, nya. That's fair. Stop. Can you see Upa's uncomfortable? There are kids here too. Stop hogging it to yourself. Upa. My sweet Upa. Ugh. I can't tell if you're Ferris or Chat Noir anymore. Ferris isn't Ferris, nya. I'm Upa's pet. Huh? Sorry about all this. She's got a fever. Come on, boss. We're going. No, I want my Upa. Get Ferris the Kigurumi, please. She deserves it. Thoughts? Well, crap. According to Amane-san, I threw something of a childish tantrum. But I don't remember any of it. You should probably see a doctor at this point then, dear. She says I have a fever, but something about that doesn't seem quite right. Cat pic has been posted. Wonderful. I will look at it after stream. Pierce could probably buy it for herself later. True, true. You got cut by the cupboard that noodles come in? Noodles come in cupboards? I hope you put a band-aid on your little cut, though. Presumably little. I guess you did say you got cut by a cupboard. I hugged Amane-san out of nowhere, tried to confront Tanochi-san, glomped a random person in an Upa costume, and yet, I feel like it was more free than I've ever been in my entire life. Ah, I see. That's... I thought it was just kigurumi, you know? Like just the, like, type of onesie that I explained, not someone wearing it. It was like I was just letting my body go wherever the wind blew, regardless of the repercussions. Is this the power of these goggles, or is it? Nonetheless, the fact remains that I've been causing Amane-san a lot of trouble. I apologetically bowed to her. Anyway. So, mind telling me what it is that you're doing, Sierra? Eh? Well, I'm just rubbing your neck is all. I'm not a cat, nya. You sure about that? Nya? I'm not a cat. You sure looked like you were enjoying it. I'm not a cat either, nya. So true. No cats in sight. Not a cat. Just when I thought you'd finally calm down. Are you gonna be okay? Whatever. We're going to Urishibata-san's place next now, okay? The moment we enter the shrine grounds, we immediately spot Urishibata-san. As usual, he's sweeping with his broom, making those springy, swishy sounds. But that's about as far as the usual goes. Once he notices us, he tries to hide in the back. No, Lukako, come back! Urishibata-san! Urishibata-san? Ding Shanmore must have had an unexpected effect. After having his name called out, Urishibata-san could no longer pretend like he didn't notice us. After a moment of hesitation, he finally turns around. It's unusual seeing you two together. His mouth is smiling, but his eyes aren't. It's pretty obvious. Even adults are better at this sort of thing. We have a few things we want to ask you about urban legends. Is that okay? More importantly, what happened, Ferris-san? Normally you call me Lukanyan. Were you really that offended by not being called Lukanyan? Now, don't sweat the deets. What can you tell us about urban legends? Straight to the point, Suzuha. Well, I actually have to get going soon. As I watch Urishibata-san try to avoid answering her questions, I could feel myself growing impatient. Can you tell us anything about the eyewitness accounts of the lizard man? Anything at all? I really have no idea. Dots. Anyway, Dad is waiting for me, so... I see. By the way, why aren't you surprised by how we look? I knew it. You were lying when you said you had no idea. Lies. Just like the other times. Kuroki last night. The adults at the union meetings. Lies hurt people. They cause irreversible disasters. I will never, ever tolerate lies. Oof. The thoughts in my head gradually light a fire deep inside of me. Yes, I'm Chat Noir. In order to uphold justice, I must never allow lies to exist. With these fiery emotions burning inside of me, I circle around Urishibata-san and wrap my arms around his shoulders. I move my lips close to his ear and whisper, "No lying. I'll be able to tell by your eyes." I guide my tongue along his cheek in an attempt to intimidate him. It's almost like I'm saying, "I'm going to eat you up." Like some kind of beast. I'm so sorry. Poor little girl did not sign up for this. Looks like that had the opposite effect. Confused by this turn of events, his face turns bright red, and he pushes me away as he runs to the back. Ouch. I finally snap back to normal. I'm full of regret after what I've done, but also relief that the source of my anger is gone. I'm so sorry, Sierra. I just couldn't help myself. It's no biggie. The only problem is... Amane-san inconspicuously walks past me and whispers into my ear. Someone's watching us. Exclamation mark. Don't move. Thoughts. I think they've been following us since Chuadori. No worries. I don't think they're gonna attack us. Is it the lizard man? Really? Yep. We're good. I guarantee it. Now that I think about it, Kuroki was acting weird too. A friend of yours? Family, I guess. Close enough. Huh. Just looking at Urishibata Luca's reaction to us and this whole spy thing, this is all starting to feel pretty fishy. Fishy, you say? Thank you for the Hydra Iridium Heidies. I will go ahead and have some sippies. Yum. We're taking a break at Cafe Terrace. The spy presence shouldn't be a problem. According to Amane-san's senses, the woman in front of the restaurant, the pair chatting at the table, one of the employees are giving us curious looks. None of them appear to be planning to take any action. The manager at the counter is probably in on it too. I can tell from his eyes. But he gave us discounts. That's because he knows you, boss. He's a member of the union, yeah? I take a sip of my iced cocoa, letting my sweetness work its way around the inside of my mouth. The sweetness. Iced cocoa? Isn't that just chocolate milk? That's just chocolate milk, isn't it? Whatever. What of the extraterrestrial that escaped from the satellite and infecting the people around us like some kind of parasite? That's pretty unlikely. The whole UFO theory is a bit, you know. We won't know for sure until we investigate the scene. I don't think too much about it, former Starbucks barista. Okay, well, former Starbucks barista isn't an iced mocha, just chocolate milk. Or iced cocoa, rather. I guess. Alright, so after our break, we'll head to Radicon, okay? About that, boss. Amane-san lowers her gaze. The atmosphere immediately grows heavy. I actually promised to meet up with someone around noon, so I'm gonna have to jet in about 5 minutes. No. Thoughts? Mind if we call it a day? I misspoke, okay, when I said mocha. I realized my mistake. But iced cocoa is indeed just chocolate milk. Yeah, exactly. She just sipping some chocolate milk. Chalky milk. To heal her soul. Especially since Suzuha's leaving. Oh, with ice in it. Yeah. I don't know, something about the idea of ice being in chocolate milk is a little not great. But whatever. Mind if we call it a day? Lies. I feel the same fiery emotions from earlier start to consume me. All the while, a dark, ugly feeling rapidly ascends from deep within me. Hot chocolate honestly doesn't sound too bad right now either, yeah. I'm sorry, boss. You liar. You promised you were going to spend the whole day investigating with me. Or is this just a big misunderstanding? If you had other stuff to do, why didn't you tell me sooner? No. Thoughts. Do you really have to go? Yeah. Really, really? Yeah. Are you sure? This is odd. Normally I'd be able to just accept it and move on but for some reason, today I just can't. I'm sorry. But I have to go. It's too bad, but I'm overwhelmed with confusion. Rationality and my own desires clash inside my head. If this keeps up, we're gonna end up going our separate ways on a really bad note. I don't want that to happen. There's gotta be something I can do. Anything. Hey, what if maybe I swing by your place once I'm done? My place? I mean, if it's too much trouble, that's fine. And just like that, the darkness inside of me vanishes. No, of course you can. Heck, why don't you just sleep over? Really? Oh my gosh. We're definitely coming then. Wait, since I'm being invited, I have to bring some kind of food, right? Crap. I don't have any good leftovers. Don't worry, Kuroki will handle the cooking. Is that some kind of custom where you're from? No, right. I guess you wouldn't need me to bring food. Anyhow, I should be done sometime late in the afternoon, so I'll give you a call. Cool. I'll be waiting. Alrighty. See you later. Yep. I'll definitely be coming over. If you didn't insist that one more time, Suzuha, I would have believed you. I somehow get the feeling that Suzuha isn't gonna come over. Yeah. I'm simultaneously struck by feelings of loneliness at being left behind, and also relief thanks to Amane-san's offer. What's happening to me? Emotions, usually. If things keep going as is, I feel like something terrible might happen. The ice in the cocoa I bought earlier had already melted down, leaving my drink watery and gross. Radio Kaikon's roof is firmly off limits, which means nobody's around. It's kind of a lonely sort of place. Maishi. It's a hot topic online. There are photos uploaded at Channel 2. Thanks to the flyers, May Queen Nyan Nyan is super busy. Yay! Success. But anyways. The only thing indicating any kind of danger is the single off-limit sticker on the door. I expected there to be security guards or something. There's nobody around. If the security is this lax, it's possible that the security manager has been taken over by the extraterrestrial organism. My brain can't help but work up a theory. Excuse me. I once again checked to make sure nobody's around before approaching the satellite. The large machine in question is stuck in the wall between the 8th floor and the roof, which is where the top half of it is. From there to where I'm standing are an assortment of cracks, extending out along the walls like spider webs. I hope it doesn't collapse or anything. Keeping that in mind, I proceed cautiously and eventually make my way to the target's location. Could this satellite actually be a UFO? Just like what the urban legend said? The answer is simple. There's no doubt that this thing was made on our planet. Hell, all of its parts are definitely from here. I guess I shouldn't be too surprised. I look around for any signs of an alien life form, but no luck. The only things I spot are marks resembling footprints. Nothing slimy. Ugh. Nothing slimy or alien here. Bummer. I was hoping for a sci-fi movie-like situation. You know, a scene where everyone in the city gets taken over by aliens and chases the protagonist through the streets. But now that I know it's just a man-made satellite, it's all over. I let out a deep sigh. If Amane-san were here right now, I wonder what she'd say. Come on, boss. Don't let this get to you. At least you know we're being followed. Maybe she could continue her search without giving up. Okidoki. Message received. I received word from Tanoji-sama. Now that the meeting has been delayed until after Obon. Let her know that I understand. Also, I'll be coming home with a friend today, so please prepare accordingly. Yes. Friendship. Either way, there's nothing remotely fun or exciting about being alone. I decided to call it quits on the investigation and head home. I figure we can go over what we found today once Amane-san drops by. Nakaroki. Understood. I look forward to treating them with great hospitality. How many bottles of champagne shall I prepare? Champagne? They're not old enough to drink. You know, like tiny details that we normally wouldn't notice. We also have to brainstorm about the whole spy thing, as well as Kuroki and Shibata-san's bizarre behavior. But the most important thing is that we find the small changes hidden within those bigger ones. If we miss those, there's no way that we'll find our way to the truth. And that's not all. If we trick ourselves into believing the wrong thing, we might set ourselves up to arrive at the wrong answer. Either way, I intend on discussing everything with her. I can read. Maishi. Amazing. Thanks to you and Suzusan handing out flyers, we had lots of people come to the cafe today. We ran out of ketchup partway through, so Maishi had to run to the convenience store to buy more. We should have had enough for 3 more days. Used all of that, yeah? That's kind of insane, not gonna lie. To run out of ketchup of all things. This could very well be a once-in-a-lifetime kind of event. I'm so excited. But in contrast, Hamane-san has a pained expression on her face when she finally gets here. Well, at least she finally got there. I wasn't expecting that, to be honest. Just as the sun sets. Sorry I'm late. She's wearing a smile, but she can't seem to hide the exhaustion on her face. She told me she was meeting up with someone. Yep, there were lots of groups and they all wanted omelets. Amazing. But compared to how happy and energetic she seemed before, it's pretty clear that things didn't go quite the way she wanted them to. I decided to put the brainstorming off for now, and start to prepare for dinner with her. I hope she feels better after this. And that's when I realized it wasn't a UFO. Thoughts. I don't know if it's actually a satellite or not, but it's definitely something man-made. Amane-san looks miserable as she chops onions. Each knife cut sounds like a brick falling to the ground. It's obvious that she's focused on something else. Do you usually cook for yourself, Suzunya? Thoughts. Suzunya? Huh? Oh, cooking, right? Yeah, of course I do. But I've never made something this complicated before. Complicated? It's just so... Yakodon. I normally boil veggies and cook the fish I caught as is. I cut them and cook them, that's all. I never really paid attention to the small details like seasoning. You sound like some kind of survival expert. Do you do much camping now? You bet she does. Sorta. Do you usually cook a lot, boss? You don't have to call me that when I'm not Chanwar, yeah? I guess I'm just used to it now. Do you mind? If that's what you want to call me, I'm all for it, yeah? So, cook much? I tend to let Kuroki do the cooking, yeah? You seem pretty used to it, though. Mama taught me everything I know, yeah? So, about your mom. Namine-san goes quiet for a moment. She probably thinks she shouldn't pry too deeply, but I respond with a smile. Mama's always away on business, yeah? She'll go abroad, and just when she gets back home, she'll go back out again. She always spends time with me when she's here, but when she's on a business trip, she doesn't keep in touch at all, yeah? Yeah. That's why I have to deal with the adults in order to protect Papa's Akihabara. This is how it's been for the past 10 years. What about your dad? I put on my hood without saying a word. I see. Don't tell Mayushi, yeah? You haven't told her? I don't want to make her worried, yeah? Besides, I'm scared she'll look at me differently. Like me, I just want her to see me. But if you invite her here, wouldn't she find out anyway? That's why I can't invite anyone, yeah? Question mark? You're the first person I've ever had over, Suzunya. Not even Mayushi's been here. Ferris is being a little weird today. Acting like a cat, getting angry for no reason. I don't usually talk about myself like this either. I guess it's because I got all excited over this chat noir thing. Namine-san clearly isn't sure how to react. She opens her mouth to say something, searches for the right words, but then closes it without uttering a single thing. I wait for her words. Then, as if finally committing, Namine-san quietly speaks. I told you about how I was meeting someone today, right? Yeah. It was my dad. Your dad. I honestly don't know what kind of person he is. All I know is that he's somewhere here in the city. I've been looking for him, but... Thoughts? No, come on, boss. Don't make that face. Heck, I'm as disappointed as anyone that I didn't get to see him today, but... I believe he'll be able to see him tomorrow. I know where he is now, so I should be able to bump into him if I go. That's good. But now that I've come this far, I guess I should just tell you everything, boss. I'm from the future. Yeah? That satellite over at Radicon is actually the time machine I used to come here. Namine-san? My real mission was to go to 1975, but since it's a one-way trip, the higher-ups have let me make a stop to see my dad. It just hit me. I get it. I get it now. I finally understand, Nya. Suzunya is a member of the Resistance in the future. You were fighting against the organization this whole time, Nya. I mean... Boss, how do you know all that? You see, I'm a mutant created by the organization. I was bitten by a genetically modified species of cat, which is why I have the impulsive and spoiled personality of one, Nya. Genetic modification. That's right. I remember hearing a rumor about that. The Committee of 300 is supposedly making one of their branches conduct genetic research. But impulsive and spoiled, huh? That's not all. Paris has a special ability called Cheshire Break. You can be used to see within people's hearts by looking into their eyes, Nia. No, I get it. Mind reading. This afternoon, you told Urashibara Luca that you knew that he was lying by looking at his eyes. So that's what you meant. If the organization gains control of the future, the entirety of humanity will be annihilated, yeah? That's why Paris escaped from the research facility, gathered information, and secretly searched for a way to strike back, yeah? I'm honestly pretty shocked. I didn't think there'd be someone besides Okabe-san willing to play along with my Shinibyo silliness. He calls it dubbing 10. I wonder why she didn't back me up earlier this afternoon when I was acting like a dummy. It's weird. Compared to Okabe-san, who lazily just comes along for the ride, Amane-san's eyes have a sense of realness to them. You can mistake her for being a professional actress. Or just telling the truth. This is as exciting as running around as Chat Noir. Amane-san also seems to be thinking the same thing. She must be pretty happy that we're on the same wavelength. She totally wants to talk more about it. I didn't think there'd be anyone in the world who could understand me. Paris is happy too. Paris thought Kyoma was the only one who'd be willing to talk like this. Kyoma? Oh, you mean Okabe Rentaro. I asked for his help too, but I don't know if he'll believe me. The reason we understand each other so well is because you and I are best friends, Suzunya. Best friends? Yep. It's obvious that fate brought us together. We've been connected by the threads of destiny since birth, nya? Thoughts? Suzunya? Best friends? Huh? I thought I left all that behind in the future. Amane-san unexpectedly grabs my hand in hers. Hers is warm but muscular. The strength of a man, but the delicacy of a woman. I'm glad I met you, boss. No. Paris is really glad too, nya? Thank you, Suzunya. Back to the Oyakodon. I can read. We exchange winks with each other as we prepare the ingredients, taste test the food, and enjoy our time together. Very good. The sounds of our cooking utensils ring out from the inside of the kitchen, like a type of rhythmical beat. That day, the two of us talked until late at night. We share common ground. We both spent much of our lives without our dads around. I lost Papa in a car accident 10 years ago. Amane-san had been raised by her mom since she was very little. She doesn't even know her dad's face. I guess I'm pretty fortunate in that sense. While the times we spent together was brief, I still at least have memories of him, including the irreversible sin I committed. Does it? It hurt. It does. But it's probably not the pain people usually think of. I change into my pajamas and crawl into bed. Next to me is Amane-san, also wearing one of my pajamas. She's about to go to bed in her spats and t-shirt, so I let her borrow mine instead. But because we're not the same size, her hands and feet are awkwardly sticking out. Plus it's tight around her butt. What do you mean? Well, it's like the wound on my heart has healed up, but every now and then something inside of it starts to throb. I've gone back to being Akiharu Miho. Amane-san doesn't seem the least bit surprised, instead accepting it like it's no big deal. I guess that's probably because I sound similar to how I speak when I'm Chat Noir. Not that I even have the guts to ask her how she feels about that. I don't want her to hate me for asking such an awkward question. You know, I'm being a coward, but I'm not a risk taker. Not the real me anyway. That's probably why I'm still reaching out to her as if everything's okay, even though the discomfort in my heart is still there. Yeah, back then it was really hard. At the time, I kept thinking there was something I could have done. I'd always thought, if there was a way to change fate with my own hands, I would do it in a heartbeat. I mean, you did. Hello Dawn, thank you for popping in. I hope you have good sleeps. Do you still feel that way? I do. But 10 years ago, I finally realized something. If I don't touch the wound, it won't hurt. It may never fully heal, but I've learned how to deal with it. Do you ever wonder if maybe your relationship with your dad might have gone sour if the accident never happened? Are you worried about meeting your dad? Well, I mean, I don't even know what kind of person he is. So you think that maybe it's better if you don't meet him? I don't know. I want to see him, but I also don't, I guess. Amane-san's worried about someone she hasn't even met yet. She might be trying to find a way out of this. That's why she started to think that maybe it'd be fine if she didn't run into him. But I want her to see her dad. No matter what. Because I know full well how it feels to have someone torn away from you without ever getting the chance to express your feelings to them. That's why I have all this guilt inside of me. It's gonna be okay. I'm sure your dad is a super sweet guy. You think so? He might even be a hottie. I'm not so sure about that. But I want you to remember one thing, Amane-san. Thoughts. No matter what kind of person your dad is, I want you to accept him for who he is. Having a family member reject you, who you are, is one of the most painful things in the world. One of the most painful things in the world. Yeah. Okie dokie, boss. Yurumiho. Huh? Akiharu Miho. That's my real name. Rumiho, yeah. Cute name. You're gonna make me blush, Nya. Well, looks like we got our work cut out for us tomorrow. Good night, Akiharu Miho. Good night. Onyasumi. Suzuha. After having spent so much time living with Kuroki, you have no idea what it'd be like to have a sister. But if I did, I wonder if this is how it would feel. I haven't seen Okabe-san much recently, and Kuroki has been acting distant. Maybe the time machine really is a UFO, and the aliens are taking over Akihabara. Thinking about that is enough to make Amane-san being here that much more comforting. I can feel my desire for her to stay with me growing stronger. I don't want to be hated. I don't want to lose her. I want to be with her forever. My mind wanders as I doze off. Suzaha sounds. When I come to, I notice Amane-san's not in bed with me anymore. Just as I begin to wonder where she went. I find her in the living room. Nya. What are you up to, Nya? Can't you tell? Push-ups? Okay. Weird flex, but okay. The clock reads 8:38. Alrighty. Amane-san hops upright and grabs her towel. She's already in her costume. You're one heck of a sleepyhead, you know that? Kuroki-san's already made breakfast. I'll jack my body out from under the covers. What time do you usually get up, Nya? Around 6 in the AM. Ever since I got here, I've been waking up pretty late. 6 is late, huh? But you, it sure feels nice waking up to see someone next to you. No. You brought Ferris back to what things were like 10 years ago, Nya. Where I used to be, if someone wasn't in bed, it meant they were gone forever. It's really nice to not have to go through that anymore. My cell phone flashes, alerting me to a new message. I lazily open my heavy eyes to read it. Email? Help Nae. My mind goes blank as I confirm who the sender is. An email from myself? Save Nae. I'm pretty sure that Nae is Tsunoji-san's daughter. But what's up with the sender? What's the matter, boss? Amane-san notices my strange behavior and peeks at my screen from behind me. I can tell she's as taken aback as I am for the sound she makes. What is this? That's Ferris's question. Nae as in that Nae, right? Maybe it's some kind of prank? But if it is, why is it from Ferris, Nya? Let's just go and check things out. Even if Nae is okay, I just need to make sure. Let me go get ready, Nya. It's time for Chat Noir to roll out. You know, I went down in the alley right by the lab. Amane-san is the first one to notice. Pointing out the junk shop, she whispers in my ear. Boss, look. Interesting. It just says me, or does the lizard man look a little similar to Okabe? That could be why he's been busy. My whole body trembles at the sight. I can feel myself getting hot, my body flowing in the reverse direction due to being overpowered by the immense feelings of pleasure. This is what Amane-san and I were after the whole time. It's wearing a trench coat and a fedora, and anachronistic sense of fashion to be sure. Anachronistic? Anachronistic. I don't know. Fancy word. Its whole body's covered in scales, its skin a moist green. Moist green, I hate that. Bright red eyes and giant fangs poking out of a wide mouth that stretches from ear to ear. The lizard man. But what is it doing peeking into a junk shop? Is it going to eat the owner or something? I signal to Amane-san with a wink, and the two of us slowly creep up behind it. We charge at it together. Okay, it looks significantly less like Okabe in this CG. Yeah. The lizard man is caught surprised. Almost as instinctively, he crouches down and manages to dodge the two of us completely. By missing the target, I create a small opening for the creature to take advantage of. Fortunately, Amane-san's crazy athletic abilities prevent that from becoming a problem. She circles around in the direction of the beast running in, and snaps her fingers in an imitating fashion. Over here! I come up from behind and tackle it, unveiling the cat's claws that Mayuri-chan hid for me within my gloves. Fancy. Uh-huh. The lizard man lets out an unusual cry and squirms, just barely dodging my cat claws. You're not getting away. Amane-san is able to take advantage of a brief opening of the creature's guard, and grabs it in a Nelson hold from behind. The lizard man wriggles to get free. My gaze is drawn to its creepy red eyes. Those eyes, I've seen them somewhere before. Maybe I am right about it being Okabe. But it definitely looks less like Okabe in the CG than in the sprite. Now it's Kurisu? Why are they lizard men? And just then, another lizard man emerges from the junk shop. Yeah, that's definitely Kurisu. Another one? You gotta be kidding. I recognize this new one's eyes too. They're red, but I clearly remember whose creepily moving guys those are. I get it now. Both of these lizard men, they're... I take my goggles off and speak as I look at the both of them. You can let go, Suzunya. Why? We finally caught it. I know who they are. It's about time we get some answers, Nya. I hope you're ready, Kyoma, Kunyan. Needless to say, the atmosphere in the lab is unusual. Okabe-san and Makase-san are both sitting on their knees on the floor, as they should be. Seiza position. Dare-san, who was up all night, is casting a cold glare on them. Amane-san and I both look down at the two of them with their arms crossed. We originally came here because of the email I got about Nae-chan, but apparently now's not a good time for that. According to Amane-san, Nae-chan's currently helping Tenochi-san at the shop and can't be disturbed. We confirmed her safety, for now at least, but that doesn't mean we can relax, not until we figure out what that email was all about. That's why we decided to get some answers about this whole lizard man thing while we wait for Nae-chan to finish up. But you know... Your makeup is kind of incredible, Nya. It's all super duper high quality, and the face is expressive too. I honestly was thinking that too. That was pretty good SFX. So you're wearing contacts? Actually, the slits in the mouth are pretty obvious if you look closely. Of course, that's the first thing that comes out of his mouth in this one. Amazing, is it not? We had the makeup done by junk shop owner's friend, younger brother. He goes to film school, so of course it's perfect. So they like just got it done, basically, then? Okarin. How about feeling even a little sorry for what you guys did? Why didn't you just tell us? Sorry, Daru. This is a noble mission for us chosen ones. Operation Garland. Who but I, Yomi Hyoma, is capable of carrying out such a divine mission? Says the guy who told me that we could never let Mayuri see us like this. Look at these sounds. The door to the lab suddenly opens up, and we all turn to see who the new arrival is. Standing there silently with her hand still on the doorknob is Kiryu-san. Thoughts. Her eyes wander around the room, almost as if she's feeling guilty about something. Was it her idea? The last people she sets her gaze upon are Okabe-san and Makase-san on the floor. Kiryu-san seems to have gotten a grasp on the situation. She then immediately steps back outside of the door and closes it as though nothing had happened. Honestly, the most appropriate reaction Moika has ever had in this entire series. Get back here, Moika! It's pretty obvious from her reaction that she's involved with this whole mess. Doubly so, since she was with Okabe-san at his part-time job. I signal to Amane-san. Do it, Suzunya. Okie dokie. So, what the hell's going on? Deets, please. Kiryu-san now joins Okabe-san and Makase-san on the floor. The three of them look up at us, defeated expressions on their faces. Okay. The truth is that we were helping out at the Brawn Tube workshop. You know how we haven't been able to pay the rent, right? So he told us to dress up like lizard men and spread this dumb urban legend. Why? They're not lizard men. The correct terminology is the star lizard. I don't know why there's a star there, but you know. How many times do I have to tell you? He's a noble demon born from the chaos of darkness itself. Of course, Shinibyo. Yeah, whatever, lizard. No, the lizard. Who cares? So you're saying that one of the 3 urban legends, the Lizard Man, was made up by the Boss Man? I think I have an eyelash in my hang on. Ugh. No. All of them were. All of them. Yeah. The Lizard Man, the UFO, the people vanishing into thin air. All lies. Lies. Again. Why did he try to run away earlier, Kiryu Moeka? She's the camera woman. Pictures for Akihabara mystery map, I'm guessing, Nyan? Kiryu nods apologetically. God damn it. Moi Nyan. The owner asked me to help, so... But if the boss man was pulling the strings, that means the union was behind it all, Nyan. Correct. They're planning a big occult event using all of Akihabara, so they conjured up these lies in order to attract tourists. Then why didn't he just tell us from the start? Oh, that was Suzuha. Oh well. Close enough voice. It's embarrassing. I don't want my friends seeing me like this. And yet, here we are. Shame play? Haha. God damn it, Daru. Shut it, perv. Mr. Braun threatened us. If we told anyone, he'd triple our rent. That damn light bulb head. I'll show him a thing or two next time I see him. Oh. Yo, boss man. Sup? Oh, that's beautiful. Just kidding. The Okabe sounds are top notch. The atmosphere in the room had finally lightened up again, but even as the truth of the urban legends had been revealed, I still find myself frustrated. The adults are doing it again. Everything's a lie, lie, lie. They never once mentioned anything about this event or meetings. They were scheming behind my back the entire time. They probably kept it a secret from me because they knew I'd say no. That's why they went out of their way to make sure these rumors spread. Those spies must have been watching us to make sure we didn't get in the way. Hey, boss. Amane-san whispers to me, my mind still trying to piece things together. The boss man probably thinks I'm late. Knowing him, is gonna let Nae help him get ready to open shop. You think she'll really go outside by herself, Nya? Wanna take a look? Just a sec, Nya. I'll turn to Okabe-san and speak loudly enough for Makise-san and Dari-san to hear. Kyoma, can I ask you a question, Nya? Permission granted. Did you send Ferris a message this morning? A message? No. I was busy with makeup prep in the morning. I haven't even checked my own inbox yet. I glance around the room, but Dari-san, Makase-san, and Kiryu-san's eyes are all telling me they don't have a clue what I'm talking about. I figured I'd ask just in case. Alright, Nya. Okay, we got some stuff to take care of, so I'll catch you later. The two of us take our leave while the remaining lab members excitedly chat about the special effects makeup. As we make our way downstairs, we see Nae-chan sweeping the main road in front of the Bronte workshop. Just according to plan, Amane-san and I exchange winks. It's Izuha and the kitty girl. Good morning. Kitty girl, very good. Yoho. Good morning. Wait, kitty girl? How'd you... Crap, I forgot to put on my goggles. And preparedness is one's greatest enemy. I'll be more careful next time. Put my goggles back on. Hey Izuha, Daddy was super mad. You shouldn't be late. Sorry. Look, I'll do the cleaning. Nae-chan hands Amane-san the broom and looks up to us, her eyes twinkling. She's clearly been wanting to say something to us. Hey, you were wearing those costumes yesterday when you were passing out flyers by the station, right? Hydrate. I will. Thank you, Glass. Water. Totally drinking water. Not Red Bull. She's apparently excited to see them up close. Her cheeks rise as she carefully examines our outfits. Yes, Glass, can I help you? Is this cosplay? I mean... that's fair though, thank you. Close, but not quite. I'm the guardian of Akihabara, Jean Noir, and this is my partner, Sierra. Pleasure to meet ya. No. That's so cool. Can I touch it? What do you want to touch now? I know you're a child and you want to touch everything, but... Of course, as much as you want. Nae-chan places her hand on the surface of the bodysuit, enjoying the smooth texture as she draws circles with her fingers. I quietly crouch down and lean in closely. Hey, so there's something I gotta ask you. Do you mind? What is it? Has anything weird or scary happened to you recently? Scary? You know, like someone watching or following you? Oh, that happens all the time. That's not good. Do you know who they are? Yep. Who? Daddy. Agreed. There are also lots of people on the second floor, right? He's worried that someone's gonna teach me weird stuff. Wait, the second floor. That's us. The boss man could be pretty protective. And anything else? Nope. She doesn't appear to be lying. She's not being defensive either. Maybe that message meant something else? Hey now, don't be teaching my little girl anything weird. Lightbulb head, Nae-chan's dad, Tenoji Yuko-san, emerges from the shop. He's one of the executive members of the union, and the likely culprit behind all this occult business. I can tell his surprise the minute he sets his eyes on me, but he quickly composes himself. He comes over and stands in front of Amane-san and I, an innocent expression on his face. Just when I was starting to get worried about you being late to work. Look at you young ladies, looking pretty weird. Well, that's very nice of you to say, thank you, sir. His eyes are disgusted as he evaluates our costumes from top to bottom. Don't be having my little girl copy you two. You make it sound like this is your first time seeing us like this. Huh? Do you really think we haven't figured it out? The spying, the occult plan? Tenoji-san places his hand on top of his sunlit head, clearly wondering what to say. Sunlit head. So you noticed that. Well, yeah. I guess I went overboard. I swear it was for the right reasons, though. Come on. How about we work together on this? You should have just asked me at one of the union meetings. You're right. Caught between a rock and a hard place, Tenoji-san gentle caresses Nae-chan's face. That's English. She's been watching this whole thing go down, so it almost feels like he's trying to assure her that we're not fighting. He glances at me. Is he legitimately trying to convince me of his innocence, or is he trying to change the subject like always? The answer is the latter. By the way, part-timer. His new target is Amane-san. Is today really your last day working here? What? I remember the original agreement was until today, but how are you feeling about it? Think you might stick around for a while? For Nae's sake, too? Hold on, boss, man. I don't know where you're planning on going after leaving Akihabara, but I don't think you gotta rush. And I consciously turn toward Amane-san. She averts my gaze. Another lie? At least for the summer break. No, even just another week. Amane-san keeps staring at the ground. Just avoiding eye contact, not letting me read her true feelings. I can't, boss man. Why? I have to go today. By dawn, at the latest. I don't get it. I just can't. I see. That's too bad. Why? Why didn't you tell me? I thought you were going to stay with me. Hey, kitty girl. Please be quiet. Oh, okay. Why? You could have just told me. I couldn't. This is my mission. If I don't leave today, that's all she wrote. Mission? What are you talking about? I'm not playing around anymore. What? Wait a sec. Didn't you believe me? That's got nothing to do with it. What do you mean, boss? Rumiho. Neither of you took me seriously. That's just too sad. So what? All I have to do is believe you and I'll be okay? That's not what this is about. Then what can I do to get you to stay? I can't stay. You're acting strange, boss. Is it the costume again? I unconsciously looked down at the bodysuit. I don't know, but... Looks like the partnership was a mistake from the get-go. No, that's not what I want to say. Say Rumiho. Don't you dare call me that. I shut down. My mind is confused. I'm saying everything that I want to say. I completely lost control of myself. Lost and confused, I flee from the shop. I heard straight home. You heard straight home. From there, I lock myself away in my shell. Why did this have to happen? How can I fix things with Amane-san? You can't really. After stripping off my Chandora costume, I ended up laying in bed in my underwear for hours, just thinking. Young mistress? Are you awake? Call me from beyond the doors, Kuroki, her butler. After locking myself in my room, he's been checking on me periodically. I know you must be quite upset, but please, at least have a proper meal. I can sense the regret in his voice. Kuroki's feeling that way, because he knew all about the occult stuff. According to him, Tanoji-san told him to keep it a secret because he wanted to surprise me. Kuroki completely bought into his lie. I know he wasn't trying to hurt me, but I can't just forgive him. Once I locked myself in here, I committed to being dragged into an infinite hole with no exit. I've prepared something simple for you. I'll leave it outside your door. Please just take care of yourself. If I don't come out now, I may never be able to make up with the people I care about. These thoughts are almost enough to get me to reach for the doorknob, but... This is the Akiha residence. Ah, Tanoji-sama. Tanoji-san? No, she hasn't been here. Yes. Yes. I guess Kuroki's still one of them at the end of the day. My feelings of regret once again turn into those of despair, of being cheated. I hate this. I hate who I'm becoming. I hate this feeling of helpless despair. Why did it have to come to this? My eyes settle on the bodysuit on the floor. Chanor. That's right. This all started the minute I first put that suit on. Wearing the goggles made me feel like I could do anything. They made me feel like a bold new me. It made me feel like I'd thrown away my Ferris and Rumiho masks. I wonder just how many masks I actually had. Maybe this is the cost of wearing that new mask. I've lost the most important person in my life. Again, by my own hands. As I set my gaze upon the night view outside my window, my cell phone unexpectedly rings. I don't feel like answering right now. It rings again, demanding my attention. Reluctantly, I pick up. Save Naya. Save Naya. That earlier call was from Tanoji-san. No, she hasn't been here. I have a bad feeling about this. I stand up from bed and grab my Shanwara costume. And just then, Hamane-san's smiling face races through the back of my mind. With that, I turn away from the costume and grab my regular clothes from the closet. The Ronti workshop is surrounded by a huge crowd of people. Both of the police and the union members that called them are making a big fuss. This neighborhood is usually pretty quiet around this time of the day, which makes all this activity that much more alarm-raising. The red emergency lights on the cop cars don't make the situation any less tense. Something's bad's happened. Could Naya-chan be involved? I stand on my tiptoes and try to get a look at the situation past the crowd. The second I spot Tanoji-san up ahead, I immediately duck back down. Didn't I just tell you? I haven't been able to reach Naya for hours. That's not good. You so-called police are always like this. Why didn't you do anything when I talked to you the first time? Do you know what it's been like to have to wait around for you shitheads to get off your goddamn asses? The adults in the union are doing their best to hold the angry Tanoji-san back. On the flip side, the cops look like they've already given up on trying to make excuses. Now that I look more closely, there are some union members missing. I wonder if maybe some of them went with the police to search for Naya-chan. Watching it all unfold from afar, I managed to grasp the overall gist of the situation. But now I regret not looking into that email further. I should have never taken my eyes off of Naya-chan. I clenched both of my fists tightly. Mr. Braun, we did a sweep of the area, but didn't find her. Are you sure she went toward Akihabara Station? She wasn't in Kanagawa either. We even searched along Chuadori all the way up to Suehiro Station, but no dice. I'm really sorry about this, guys. But I know for a fact she said she was going to Akihabara Station to say bye to her friend. There's no way she just stopped and vanished. The search team consists of Daru-san, Kiryu-san, and... It's been 3 hours. She's not picking up her phone. She's here too. Yeah, I'm getting the damn dialing tone, but god damn it. I should probably go and join the search team too. One-san is wearing her concern on her sleeve as she discusses something with Nonoji-san and Okabe-san. At this point, I don't know how I could ever show my face to them. Not to mention, Tanoji-san is right there. The next thing I know, I'm running toward the seats conducting my own search. On the way to Akihabara Station, I peek into alleyways, look around some buildings, and stare into the darkness. I just need to find her. I need her to be okay. But despite my impatience, she's nowhere to be found. Come to think of it. This is the same area where I ran around as Chat Noir with Amane-san. I still remember how liberating fun it was. But now I'm just lonely. I'd rather disappear. How easy it'd be to just throw it all away and disappear. Dots. More dots. Disappear. Wait, what if this is connected to the urban legend about folks mysteriously vanishing? But wasn't that supposed to be one of Tanoji-san's lies? That can't be. There were actual witness accounts. That's right. Somewhere around Manseibashi. Message? Now? Naya-chan? Manseibashi. The puzzle pieces finally fall into place. I don't care if I'm being delusional. I'm fine with this just being pure coincidence. All I know is that it's worth looking into. I have to go to Manseibashi. This is one of the sites where people supposedly vanished in the thin air. On the right hand side is an electronics store with the shutters down. On the left is Shuadori. But Naya-chan isn't here. Did I misunderstand something? Am I looking in the wrong place? What's this? I feel my foot collide with something as I look around the area. An Upa keychain? It's stuck in the crate of the air vent on the sidewalk. Considering I can't just pull it out, it must be jammed in pretty tightly. After applying a little bit of strength, I yank it out. And then... Okay. I have no idea what happened. The moment I thought I got the keychain out, I heard something move, and suddenly the air vent by my feet had disappeared. The next thing I know, I'm surrounded by darkness. The moonlight is the only illumination I have, but even that is soon blocked out by the metal fencing. Did I press some kind of switch, opening this place up? Why would someone set up a trap like this? I pull out my cell phone and attempt to brighten the area with the LED backlight. I'm in some kind of underground facility. I was, up until now, standing above the exhaust vent on the sidewalk. But then it opened up and I fell into the secret area. Maybe by picking up the Upa keychain, I inadvertently pressed a switch somewhere. Right below me is a set of stairs. The concrete walls and ceiling are visibly decayed. The construction seems similar to how a subway entrance would look. There's probably a stairway leading down here from the sidewalk. The facility itself looks pretty old. Even the slight impact of my falling down here was enough to cause dust to fall from the ceiling. It feels kind of like It feels like even the slightest sound to make the whole place collapse. This is... I continue to illuminate my surroundings with my phone and stumble across an old plate with Manseibashi written on it. Wait, this is the old Manseibashi station. It was a little-known train station that opened in January of 1930 and closed in November of the next year. I heard about this place from Papa, but I had no idea that this is what it looked like. I cautiously descend the stairs. Once again, I feel my foot tap against something. I bring my light up to it. It's a clump of metal with a pointed tip, almost like a mini rocket. The surface of the metal object is golden. I pick it up, surprised to find out that it's heavier than I expected. Is this a bullet? Why? Are there bank robbers or terrorists hiding in here? Panicked, I quickly illuminate the ground around me, but there's nothing else there. I use my phone to light up the surrounding area in an attempt to extend my field of vision, revealing to me countless tiny holes all over the walls. I move in close to one and spot a bullet inside of it. Someone was using a gun in here? The moment I gently touch the hole with my fingertip, a crack forms, and part of the wall tumbles away. The gunfire clearly weakened the structural integrity of this place. Now's not the time to be getting curious. This place is dangerous. I need to hightail it out of here. But just as I turn to head back, I catch the shadow of a person squirming in the corner of my eye. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Nyan. Without thinking, I call out to her, causing more dust to fall from up top. This is real bad. Don't worry, Nyan. After shoving the bullet into my pocket, I light up the area with my phone and go to check out the little girl wiggling below the stairs. Her clothes are dirty, but I don't see any blood. She must have been unconscious or something. Her eyes slowly open as she looks up at me, exhausted. Kitty? Lady? Doesn't look like she's in pain either. It should be okay to move her. Everybody's super worried about you. Let's go upstairs, Nia. I instinctively turn around. Oh, it's just Suzuha. Boss? It's me. Oni-san slowly walks forward with her phone out. Nae, did you drop this? Oni-san shows her the keychain that was stuck in the grate up top. I picked this up there. Thanks, Suzuha. Nai-chan reaches out to grab the Upa keychain from Amane-san, which is what I know is an identical unopened one poking out from her pocket. They're the same, Nya. Yeah. My friend wanted this one too, so I bought a matching one. Aww. I see. She must have bought it to give to her friend, but then dropped it and fell down here when she tried to grab it out of the vent. Better hold on to it tight, Nya. I caress Nae-chan's head gently while she intently listens. When it's all said and done, I put her tiny body on my back and turn to a relieved-looking Amane-san. How did you know, Nya? How? Well, this message. I got one too. On Amane-san's phone are a number of emails, all from herself. The first one reads, at Old Man Sebi. Bashi. Or Miho, help brew. After that are two emails that both cut off at odd spots. Ashi, help brew, and Miho, help brew. And just like what happened with me. An email from another me. But thanks to that, we managed to save Nae-chan. Either way, we can solve this mystery later. We have to get out of here. Amane-san walks next to me, lighting the path ahead. Giving Nai-chan a piggyback ride is my job. We're not too far from the exit. I'd wager it's about 10 meters away. I carefully ascend the stairs. Weren't you leaving today, Nya? I can't make out Amane-san's expression in the darkness. But from the sounds of her breathing, I can tell she's a bit shaken. I have to go. Before it starts raining. Thoughts? Hey. I have to tell her. This is my last chance. About this afternoon, yeah. Yeah. With everything that happened, I thought I should apologize. I don't get to finish my sentence. More dust falls from overhead alongside a terrifying sound. What? As soon as I look up. Look out! Nai-chan and I are suddenly thrown toward the stair landing. A thick cloud of dust rises up as rubble rains from the ceiling. The ground collapses from the weight of the stuff that fell, creating a wall in front of myself and Nai-chan. Oh no. And in that one instant... I immediately look around. Nai-chan, still frightened, sets her gaze on me. Amane-san. That's when I feel a chill run down my spine. She's gone. She's... gone. Gone. In disbelief, I stare at the pile of rubble. She can't be anywhere else. Amane-san got swallowed by the rubble after saving us. Yes, I'll stretch. Thank you, Hades. Stretch was good. Where's Suzu, huh? Her words don't reach my ears. My hands are shaking, my breathing is becoming more ragged. Amane-san? Amane-san? Suzu, huh? I move some of the rubble in front of me and start to try and dig through the rest. But as soon as I manage to move one piece, another falls in its place. Suzuha? Suzuha? Kitty lady? We gotta call for help. Nai-chan's small hands pull out my clothes from behind. I stare back at the pile of rubble. How long will Suzuha be able to survive under all that? No, there's no time to hesitate. Let's go, Nai-chan. I grab her tiny hands and climb up to the surface. Considering the time of day, nobody's around. How are we gonna get help like this? Nai-chan, we're running to the lab. What? Hurry, Suzuha's... Wait, we won't make it in time. That's why we gotta hurry. Look. Nai-chan pulls out her cell phone. Oh. Nai-chan. I'm so sorry. There must be something wrong with me. I clench my teeth and I attempt to prevent my emotions from overflowing. But the tears stream down my cheeks nonetheless. Even though I need to stay strong. Even though Suzuha's life is on the line. I hold Nai-chan's tiny body in my arms and call Tenoji-san with the dirty phone. Thoughts? No! The pale Tenoji-san rushes out to the police car and hugs Nai-chan's fragile body with his massive frame. Are you okay? Are you hurt? No, I'm okay. Ferris! Lots of cop cars, an ambulance, and vehicles belonging to other union members have gathered around the site of the collapse. Nakabe-san also came with Tanoji-san. Are you okay? You said something about a station over the phone, but... It's Suzuha. Hurry, Suzuha's! I point to the hole in the ground leading to that hell. I can barely form a complete sentence. All I can do is try to express my thoughts. The tears keep flowing, sending my rationality into a swirl of confusion. Wait, you don't mean... Suzuha's in there? Nakabe-san takes a look around the area and freezes in shock. I notice him swallow the air nervously. How can I blame him? The sight before him is like something out of hell. The inside of the area is buried in rubble, and the stairs leading underground have been completely swallowed. How can we possibly save her? The atmosphere is filled with dread. This is bad. Everyone gathered at the site works together to try and remove the rubble. The cat is on something, Jesus. I zoom in all around. Heavy machinery is also on the way, but because of the suddenness of the emergency, we're moving rubble by hand like a bucket relay. I watch everyone try their hardest a few meters away, leaning against the store's shutter and holding my knees to my chest. Just leave this to the adults. This isn't our stage. Okabe-san comes over to check on me, but I have no intention of moving. I just bite my lip quietly, waiting to confirm Suzuha's safety with my own tear-filled eyes. Okabe-san lets out a gentle sigh before taking a seat next to me. Like I said, you should rest. You good? I'll take that as a no. Huh? Okabe-san suddenly holds his head in pain. What happened? Are you okay? You time leaped there, buddy? No, Ferris, you're safe. Uh-huh. He's acting weird. His pain seems gone, but... He takes a good long look at my face for some reason, breathes a sigh of relief. Looks like Suzuha's plan worked. Plan? In order to prevent you from being buried alive, Suzuha sent a email to the past. You should have already gotten it. That's right, that email. But then, Suzuha's... What? Did something happen to her? Explain. I give Okabe-san the rundown about how Suzuha's been buried alive in my stead. I see. So that's what happened. Little lady, I know you're worried, but leave this to us. Tanaji-san comes over. Okabe-san, taking a hint, quietly stands up and yields his spot to Tanaji-san before heading to a place where the collapsed area is more visible. Is it that hard to trust us adults? Yes. Not that I disagree, to be honest. We can be sly bastards. Even more so when we know we're up against a kid. We go in for the kill every time. I'm sorry about all this. I didn't mean to make you feel left out. And you know what? This is my con. I'll step down as a union executive. And that's my responsibility as an adult. Tanaji-san silently watches the others remove the rubble. Deep within him is a single conviction. Han's shaken will strength to carry through with his intentions. But then something occurs that shakes me to my very core. Hey, what happened? Well, the rubble is balanced in a really sensitive way. If we try to move any more of it, the girl in there is going to be crushed. What? I can't help but rise to my feet. Calm down, little lady. But Suzuha's... It's okay. Just trust me. What are our options? We could dig up the ground from the other side to try to secure an escape path, but other than that, not much. I clench my fists. We've managed to get to a point where we can see what appears to be a person's shadow beyond the rubble, but it's not going to be easy from here on out. You can't pull her out from the hole? It's impossible. The hole's not big enough. Unless you're a child. There's no way. I'll go. Hell no. His response is quick, almost as if he knew what I'd say. But I refuse to back down. I'm pretty small. I could fit. Hell no. I promised her I'd save her. Tenochi-san looks at me in the eyes for the first time. His piercing gaze feels like it's digging deep into my soul. But then it suddenly softens. The apple doesn't fall too far from the tree. Yeah. What? Nakia Yukitaka. You have your father's eyes. That guy would constantly make sacrifices for his own convictions. That's why your mother chose to be with him. Papa's eyes? Alright, you and you. Get some rest. Little Leia will take care of things from here. Tenochi-san? Someone get me a rope and some light. Wait, Mr. Braun. What are you making Ferris do? Okabe-san, it's okay. This is my choice. Okabe-san. Ferris. What are... It's going to be okay. I'll be back. With Suzuha. Nothing but pitch black darkness. The hole's so tiny and rigid that even I'm not so sure I'll be able to fit. When you get to the part-timer, send us a signal. We'll pull you out with a rope tied to your legs. And this here is a miniature radio. Just press this button when you want to use it. Got it. And by the way, this... I pulled out the tiny object from my pocket and handed it to Tenochi-san. It's the bullet he found in the station. What's... I found it down there. I was gonna give it to the police. I see. And have you told anyone else about it? No. I thought I should talk to an adult first. Good call. Leave this thing to me and focus on the part-timer. That means it's not making it to the police, is it? Okay. Just to be safe, I borrowed some work clothing and a safety helmet. I equipped the radio to the ladder. I know what I have to do. I'll save Suzuha, no matter what. After confirming my own readiness, I began to dig through the holes in the rubble. They demanded incredibly delicate movement, and I find myself unable to even use my elbows. I inspect the area in front of me with both hands, pulling myself in via the safe-to-grab spots. The one step was only a mere 10 centimeters, give or take, but step by step, I'm slowly gaining distance. I can hear the sounds of things violently moving around. They almost sounded, the blah 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 blah. They almost sound like Suzuha's screams, attempting to rob me of my calmness. It doesn't help that all of this dust is unbearable. If I carelessly cough at any point, everything could just collapse. Patience. I just have to be patient. And there, right in front of my very eyes, is Suzuha's lifeless body. Suzuha. Suzuha. She doesn't move a muscle. No, I refuse to believe that she is. I brush off the uncertainty that's trying to crush me and reach forward into the rubble, just like before, and then... Just as I move my hand, the radio turns on. I have to turn it off. Why did you let her go, Mr. Braun? I can hear Okabe-san's voice coming through my earphones. She chose this. And Tadaji-san too. I wonder what they're talking about. They not realize that the radio's on. I continue to listen to their voices as I move through the rubble. Even so, you should have stopped her. I couldn't. Why? She's already an adult. Exclamation mark? An adult? Yeah. And as an adult, she took responsibility and made her decision. Having faith in that is also part of being an adult. Tanaji-san. Look, Okabe. An adult is someone who can wipe their own damn ass. They take responsibility for their own actions, and if they mess up, they fix things. That little lady's been fighting amongst adults this whole time. Whole damn time. I can read. Ferris has. She was born the daughter of this city's landlord, and she loves this place more than anyone around. After losing her father in an accident, I imagine those feelings have only grown stronger. She wants to protect the city that her father loved. That's why she's been fighting amongst us adults to try and make this a better place. Ferris. I can't imagine how hard it must have been. She was a child, let alone a girl. Hungry adults swarmed around her like bees harvesting honey. She got conned, betrayed, hurt, probably discouraged countless times, and cried more than anyone else in the city. But you were there with her. I have my limits, but you know. Even when things got rough, she stood firm and confronted those wrong adults face to face. She honored the responsibility she placed on herself. Thoughts? I never knew. And of course she wouldn't tell you. That's just the kind of person she is. She just wants people to see her for who she is. That's probably why she always dresses the way she does. The reality is that she's probably the purest and most sensitive out of all of us. In order to protect her true self, she wears the mask of Lady Akiharu Miho, powerhouse of Akihabara, but she also wears the life-size mask of Ferris. That's who she is. Tanaji-san. Truth be told, she's been leading it and doing what we adults should have been doing in the first place. She's the true hero of the city. I never knew Tanoji-san saw me that way. Tears once again start running down my cheeks. I thought I understood the world of adults, but I really didn't. Akiha Yukitaka, you have your father's eyes. He's right. I had to become an adult. A respectable adult like Papa. I've almost reached Suzuha. Just a little closer. If I reach, I'll be able to touch her. I have to take responsibility for things. That's what adults do. Looking back on it all, the last 3 days have felt both long and short. I went on a search for the lizard man with Suzuha, had a sleepover, laughed together. I even had a fight. And I complained like a spoiled child. My own mistake. It's too late for regrets. Dots. I haven't said sorry yet. I refuse to say goodbye without apologizing to her. I have to tell her that I'm sorry. Before she leaves forever. That's why I'm going to save her. So that I won't ever lose someone dear to me ever again. And then I realized that Suzuha's right in front of me. Her arm is just lying there, lifelessly. Reach out to her. Just a little more. Reach, reach, reach. Exclamation mark. And then finally, my fingertips reach Suzuha's warm hand. You're not dead until you're warm and dead? It's much windier than it was before, and the air is growing more moist too. It might start raining soon. Regardless, just stand in place. In front of me is part of the destroyed roof. What was once enshrined here is now gone. I just stare at it blankly. Dots. After everything that's happened, Suzuha was carried away in an ambulance, still unconscious. And that's what should have happened. By the time I got here, it was already too late. She had disappeared. I knew where she went. She traveled to the past in her time machine. Without saying goodbye to me, without ever letting me apologize to her for what I said. So this is where you were? Suzuha left me a message for you. Sorry I had to leave without saying goodbye. She didn't have much of a choice. She already missed her original departure time, so she was in a hurry. She told me that she has always been afraid of taking this trip, afraid of how alone she'd be. But before she left, she told me that she wasn't scared anymore. And that's because of you, Ferris. Because you became her best friend. She stopped being scared of jumping through time. Because now she knows she'll be able to see you again. Okabe-san. I'm just telling you what Suzuha told me. Feel free to interpret it as you see fit. Okay. No, and Suzuha also said this. Huh? Now that you finally found a way to be honest about your feelings, please make up with your mom. Please tell her how you really feel. I never got to meet my dad, but I don't want you to go through what I did, boss. Those were her words. Having a family member reject who you are is one of the most painful things in the world. Mo, and that's everything. You should go home and get some rest. Why? Why did you have to go? I wanted to say goodbye. I wanted to say thank you. I wanted to tell you that I'm sorry. Why? Why? The light rain eventually turns into a downpour. Welcome home, master. Young mistress. Ferris-chan, Mayuri-chan, we all decided to drop in. We heard you were finally back at work, so we swung by, Ferris-chan. Are you okay now? Silly, what are you talking about? Ferris is always super duper okay now. Oh, I see, you've arrived, my minions. You seriously came? You really didn't have to. I came to show our support for you both since we'd heard what happened. You really didn't have to go out of your way to do this gig again, you know? We made a deal with Mr. Braun, okay? We're supposed to get people in Akihabara hyped for the cool event happening during Goban. No posture check. Actually, I think my posture is just fine, but thank you for the check anyway. I'll stretch a little bit. We were originally supposed to go around to different stores to promote it, but it's making us do PR here at least once a day. It's already day 3. It's been pretty hectic around here since the Amane-san just suddenly left. Urishibara-san. Ah, I'm sorry, Ferris-san. Huh? Oh, no worries, Luka-nyan. That said, I guess I'm not so good at hiding my true feelings. Nakase-san and the others go quiet. Mayuri-chan is the only one to start whispering, like she just remembered something important. Oh, by the way, there's one thing Mayushi doesn't really get. So what was the whole thing that with the people mysteriously vanishing? I can read. Apparently one of the union members saw a station manager go inside and accidentally thought they vanished into thin air. But, I heard there were bullet holes. Maybe they were playing some kind of survival airsoft? With real bullets? I'm not sure about that. Anyway, survival airsoft, a mock battle using airsoft guns, primarily played outside in the mountains. Participants to generally wear camouflage. Not with real bullets, though. Or maybe they were just seeing things in the dark. Maybe, yeah. Well, either way, I'm sure you know who probably won't shut up about it being a secret terrorist base or something. Indeed. Or that was an organization base. There's no doubt about it. Case in point. Nope, that was most definitely an organization base. They must have erased their footsteps because they were done with the place. No, that's definitely not likely. He's like one of those kids who likes to pretend their school got taken over by terrorists or something. How dare you! Someone's phone rings, and everyone's attention shifts to Dari-san as he reaches into his pocket. A message from someone other than Lam-mem? Wait, there's someone here who clearly looks like they want to send an email too. After Makise-san's comment, we all turn our attention to Kiryu-san. Panicked, she shakes her head, denying the claims. How rude. It's just a message from the traffic info hotline. Why you say rude? Hello? And just like that, the mood lightens again. Apparently, there was a fatal accident on the Chuo line. They're suspending all lines. Seriously? That's what it looks like. Kinda rare to stop all of them. What's up, Ferris-tan? Well, today, Mama's coming home for the first time in half a year, yeah? It's Friday the 13th. No, I can see why you're worried. Today's important. On the last day, Suzuha left me a message. Now that you finally found a way to be honest about your feelings, please make up with your mom. Please tell her how you really feel. I intend to respect her wishes and talk to Mama. Up until now, anytime the Mama came home, we just have a small talk, but that all ends today. Maybe to her, work is more important than I am. But even if that is the case, I'm ready to accept it. Now that I have all these dear memories of my time together with Suzuha. Maishi, can you look after the shop for a bit, Nya? Where are you going, Ferris-tan? She should be here by now. Did I accidentally added Meow? Oh, whatever. I'm gonna go see how she's doing, Meow. Mama, where are you? Rumiho? Is that you? I just got back. Never thought I'd receive a call from you. Is everything okay? You're back. Do you mean you're already at home? Yeah. I just got in earlier. The train arrived, and just as I was getting lost in the station, they announced that unfortunate accident. We were just talking about how it would have been a mess if they had delayed the flight. No. Were you talking to Kuroki? About that, Rumiho. I actually have a guest with me today. A guest? But I thought we'd be able to spend the day together. I'm sorry. Just calm down and listen to me, okay? Oh, okay. I think I told you about Papa's benefactor, right? She used to be a kind of guardian of the shopping district way back in the day. Mama? Are you talking about Chat Noir? Yeah. That was her name. Anyway, about 10 years ago, she got quite sick and had to go abroad to receive treatment. But as you know, 10 years ago, well, I ended up taking care of her in Papa's place. I had no idea. I'm sorry. I never told you. But she's finally recovered enough to be able to leave the hospital for a bit, so I invited her over. I thought you traveled abroad for business. It was both. That's why I left you in Kuroki's care, but... It looks like I caused you a lot of pain. I'm so sorry, Rumiho. Mama. But you know, I'm relieved. I heard about it all from Kuroki. You've grown so strong. I thought you were still a child, but you've become quite the adult while I've been gone. No, not at all. I'm sorry for leaving you alone all this time, Rumiho. No, I'm the one who should be apologizing. Everything's going to be okay. Hey, I'm gonna be doing the cooking tonight, so you better get excited. You still like omelets, right? Are the omelets that made Queen Yan Yan her mom's recipe? If so, that'd be really cute. Mama, what are you doing right now? I'm actually doing some shopping. It'd be a huge help if you could keep our guests entertained while I'm gone. You got it, Mama. Great. I'll be home in about 30. Okay, I'll be waiting. A guest, huh? I still prefer it if it was just the two of us. They'll take that back soon, I'm sure. After opening the front door, I ask Kuroki about her guest. He informs me that she's in the living room, so I make my way there while trying to figure out what to say first. Maybe a simple, nice to meet you? Or just a, hello? This is trickier than I thought. But the moment I see her facing the table, her back to me, my mind goes blank. She's so familiar. Petite and delicate, but broad, strong shoulders. Those unique pigtails. I can't help but swallow my breath the moment she turns around to face me. She's over 50 years old, and her eyes and cheeks reflect that. But the glimmer in her eyes, there's no mistaking it. It's her. Without moving an inch, I just keep staring into her eyes. My mind is blank. I try to speak, but there are no words. She's reacting the same exact way. She stares right back at me. Her older eyes are filled with tears. It's as if her feelings that were locked away for all those years are just flowing out. Without realizing it, I begin to walk toward her, and she does the same. And then, in her usual tone of voice, sorry I left without saying goodbye, boss. And without saying a word, I wrap my arms around Suzuha. That's so cute, though, actually. But also, why have the past two world lines have to do with finding Suzuha again? But, oh, I didn't... Oh, I apparently got an achievement for having an unread message, which means I didn't read all of them. Fuck. Oh, well. Ugh. That was cute, though. I really liked that. Mikako, Mayuri, and Moeka are next. It was actually a really good ending, actually. Yeah, you're so right. I think... Man, I'm not sure if for like next week I want to start with Moeka or Lukako. Because I definitely want to save Mayuri for the last of the three of them. But you know. That can be a next week problem though. Like most of the endings are good in the sense of being well written and planned out, but this ending was almost sickeningly sweet. Honestly, yeah. There's lots of like ups and downs, so that's probably part of what like really helped with that. Because like with the Braun one, it was like wholesome pretty much the whole time. You know? Phew, that was a time though. In a good way. Alpaca Man hunting was a time. I honestly don't remember how that ended anymore. I just remember it being chaos from start to finish. Just Alpaca Man this, Alpaca Man that, you know. The temptation to just raid Daifuku like normal. Because it's the normal. I mean... Oh, yes, there's the picture of Cat. That is beautiful. I'm glad I finally looked up the cat picture that Catman has sent. Makabe leaped to Dwelling in. Oh, right. He speaks with Alpaca Man. God, I forgot. That was just a drug trip. Honestly, let's be real. It was just a drug trip. That's what that was. I wonder if there's anyone playing Steins Gate right now. I doubt it. Yeah, okay, no one's playing Steins Gate right now. That's fine. I like the Crisio ending too, but that was like very like actually fully part of the story. But that does make me wonder if these next set of three endings, like next set of three, will be two, since they're not in the 3% divergence like all the others. Like, I don't think Okabe's was 3% divergence either, but you know what I mean. Let's see though. Yeah, I think I'll just raid Daifuku, the classic Saturday person that we raid, because I don't feel like searching for someone new. I really should look for more people new to raid and whatnot, but that's okay. There's no harm in raiding friends, you know? Raid some mutuals as a treat. Thank you for the head pats. I appreciate it. Yes, friends. Friendship. The power of friendship. Tomorrow we'll be back with more Data Live. We might be able to get the full ending for Yoshino like we did with Origami. No guarantees though, since I really don't know how much stuff will change. We'll see though. We'll see what happens. Monday we'll start with a little bit of sponsor stream and then transition to the usual maps. And then after that we'll have Donathon on Wednesday. It's already almost time, which is crazy. But thank you guys so much for joining me on this fantastic adventure. And I'll catch you all next time. Bye bye.